Hello. Hey, with a donation. Welcome to Extra Life.
$50 donation.
That's Galactus.
I
We're screwed.
You have to say, is it
Damn it.
on our stream or is it on somebody else's stream?
I'm counting it.
No, you're not
Yes.
counting it.
It's stolen valor if we count.
So I'm George King Ginger, your editor-in-chief for tonight. For this game, anyway, we're playing a superhero game with a insanely rules light system that is kind of just based off what Dorkly uses on their podcasts. So players are all former Z grade supervillains who testified against Norman Osborne after the siege event that put him in prison. They are all now in witness protection, and they are forced to meet once per week in a, how would you describe it, a support group run by a S.H.I.E.L.D agent, Agent Avery. Villanon, yeah. Agent Avery gets to oversee them. If they miss, they will be the spin tech in their system will be activated, which would negate any innate super abilities as well as cause all technology exceeding current standards to malfunction in their hand. So I would like everybody to introduce themselves. Start with your actual name, your supervillain name, now your witness protection program name, please.
Do you want us to go clockwise on the screen, ending in the
gotta
middle?
Yeah, just like the Hollywood squares.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start us off. I am playing Mark Jacobs. No, not that Mark Jacobs. Wanted to be called the Renaissance Man, but everybody wants to try to call me MacGyver. The man you come to when you need something quickly, new costume, fancy gadget. I can do it. Current name is Palmer Studstrip, because why couldn't they come up with a more ridiculous name for me in witness protection? Why did I turn on Osborne? Should have seen what he had me try to make for his Avengers. It's a crime against nature. I didn't want to make him anything. What choice did I have? I value my life and my reputation. I just couldn't throw any old garbage at him. As soon as I was contacted about helping to bring him down, I was on board.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, my name is Banksy Nadunzio, aka American Express, FKA, did it backwards, FKA, F Train, FKA, Frankie Denunzio. So just call me American Express now. And in the past, if you meet me before all this happened, you can call me F Train. Anyhow, so I can I just make subway trains appear. It's kind of convenient. It's a little bit
Question: are those ghost subway trains? I've been kind of mulling this over in my head. So like full of ghost passengers?
Oh no, it's just like plucked from the tracks, like flush from the tracks.
Do they go back?
There's a lot of witnesses. It's very conspicuous.
Wow.
I get thrown in jail a lot, or did. Anyhow, anyway, so yeah, I ran the B train down the Bifrost, and some agents came after me because they were like, that's not where it goes. And I was like, you're right, but it is now, kind of. And so I just rolled over, exposed my soft belly, and testified against Norman Osborne because I am I like to be alive. So anyway, I'm over here in Palookaville, Nebraska, doing this meet and crap. So
Fair.
Anywho, real trains.
You can lift that train.
I can lift that train.
See,
I don't know how it works. They just show up.
Beardski.
Not a lot of law here.
I like the American Express has not bothered to wonder where these things are coming from.
No, man, you make a subway train appear one time and you're like, I ain't gonna question this. I'm just gonna ride it all the way to the end.
You need to go from Z level to like T level by starting to get bullet trains.
I was officially W level, actually, but the paperwork got messed up. And once you turn on Norman Osborne, they just put you right back down. Just for the record, W level.
Speaking of W level, hey, I'm Wilson Bryan. I'm not from Earth 616. And basically being here has been the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Formerly known as Beach Boy, I emerged from the Bermuda Triangle after getting defeated in my dimension. Befriended vacationing Norman Osborne in the Florida Keys, who was taking some time away from his latest interaction with your Spider-Man. So in my dimension, I was similar to your Sandman, but once I passed in this Earth, I lost control of my powers. Osborne gave me an enhanced suit, got to do some stuff for him until I realized that I could start to commune with people from your dimension that had gotten lost in the Bermuda Triangle. So reach into my mystical bucket of sand and tap into their spirits in sand form. Found out I could start to pull sand from my dimension and manifest it. So I decided maybe the suit wasn't for me. Thought I'd go about some things on my own, but then I was informed by Oscorp that they had bought the rights to the Beach Boys, who are apparently a surf band here. So I couldn't call myself Beach Boy anymore. And he thought I got a little too big for my board shorts. So he pulled the plug. And so now my witness protection name, Al Jardine, very, very inconspicuous. I now go by, similar to my friend American Express, I have a new nom de plume that's Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you to the Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Anyway, that's me.
Your main primary antagonist is copyright lawyer.
Everybody's a villain, thing. There's lots of different types of villains.
Fair.
And I could help children build sandcastles. Norman Osborne kills people. Okay, so
Sure.
Who's the real villain here?
That's why you're not in prison. That's why you're Al Jardine. Colin.
All right. Hey, my name is Giuseppe Juice Callahan. I'm from the New York area. Anyway, about me, you may know me as Walter Cronkite right now, currently. I used to be a mechanic, pretty good mechanic, pretty fudging good, I should say.
Is it Cronkite with a K or the C?
Some people say, hey, you want a C, you want a K? I say DKY, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I'm really good. Schools, not so much with books, other things like that. One day I was working on some cars out in the neighborhood. No one asked me to do it. I was just doing it on my own. And this guy says, hey, you know whose car that is? And, no, I'd love to, though. I'd really love to. He says, that's Norman Osborne. So I was like, oh, whoa, he's a cool guy. He's like, I wouldn't say cool, but yeah, okay. So one thing led to another. I started working for him. It was going really good. I got to see a lot of cool stuff like flying cars, flying bikes, flying tanks. I saw an airplane that flew. That was interesting. And one time I saw, I think it was a half gopher, half man, and it freaked me right out. Went to the bosses. I was like, hey, I don't know if this is kosher to be working here. I haven't got all my shots yet. Is there anything, you need to inform me on? And they said, nah, don't worry about it. I said, okay, that's fine. I won't worry about it. Then the next day, guys in real nice suits, they stopped me. They said, hey, you need some information on Norman Osborne. I said, you buy me a sandwich and some soup, I'm yours. He bought me a sandwich and soup. I told him everything I knew. Now, Janine, the kids and I, we're living in a new house. We got a new fancy name, Cronkite, and everything's great. Adjacently, my uncle died in a horrifying accident. He was living in a neighborhood that Norman Osborne was building a lot of skyscrapers in. He couldn't see that sky no more. So one day, after a couple of kerfuffles with the law and a little bit of boozing, he decided to let all these balloons out of his house. It was a spectacular sight, said all the witnesses. But about 2 minutes into flight, the house crashed into a bunch of buildings, and my uncle fell to the earth, much like a big bag of wet laundry, and he splattered all over the ground. It was really sad. Little boy was on his front porch, little Cub Scout kid. He fell. He was smashed up pretty hard. But yeah. So
Walter Cronkite's also got an arch enemy named copyright lawyer.
yeah, these guys came to my house the other day. I was telling this story to a bunch of people. They're like, I don't know if that story's correct, sir. And I was like, it is. And they're like, no, we think you stole it from a movie. I'm like, I ain't seen no movies. It's GoldenEye. What a picture. But anyways, that's me in a nutshell. Juice. Smell what the juice is cooking. That's a little joke I like to say. Everyone gets it. I don't get it myself, but I like it a lot. That's me.
It's definitely you.
That was intense.
That was super intense.
It's real heavy when you stand up at the meetings.
Wow. Who's? I don't even know who's next.
I'm gonna keep. Okay. It's just they're so good. They're so good. Gloria Emerson. I am pretty sure you guys all know me because I am the best goddamn synchronized swimmer that was on the way to the 1996 Summer Olympics when that little bitch, Janet Howard, dumped some experimental bleach in the pool while I was practicing. And next thing you know, they won't let me compete in the Olympics because, you know, if you got special lungs, you can hold your breath as long as you want. They say that's not good. It's breaking the rules. I think it's stupid. So spent my time under the name Tiny Dancer going out, you know, doing some jobs, mostly robbing some banks because got to keep the lifestyle up, you know. But that was until
that Olympic hopeful lifestyle.
Yep. It takes money. It takes money to keep that lifestyle going. So hit maybe one bank too many, and stupid Spider-Man got me. But I got a real good lawyer from Daredevil. He recommended someone really good. And so I here now, I guess, is Jane Smith. They asked me to turn some evidence against Osborne. And I was happy because that jerk had the nerve to take me out on a date, wine me and dine me, and not call me again. So you don't do that to Gloria.
Wow. He treated you like Dorothy Mantooth's mother.
It's not good. You don't do that.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
Exactly. All right. So one thing I do want to go around.
You forgot one.
Who did I forget?
You forgot me.
Oh, Matt. I'm sorry. Matt, I thought we got you.
In the middle.
Matt in the middle.
Yeah, so Hollywood squares, man.
You got to spin it.
The middle square.
Sorry.
Lever to block.
You're up,
Can't
Matt.
win without the middle square.
I am currently Don A. Summer, formerly Roller Devil, formerly Joe Brewer. Me and my friends were just roller skating down the middle of the street, playing our music. And I guess the Hulk didn't like that, so he rolled us all up in the asphalt, which seemed like a real over, you know, you didn't need to do that. I know you're like a child. I can't hold hard feelings because he could pulp me again. But most of my friends were immediately crushed to death. Because you roll a bunch of people up in asphalt. That's what happened. And they're just eating freaking fruit pies from the 7-Eleven, like, while we're dying in the street. Anyway.
Like dogs.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm in the hospital. These guys come to me and they're like, hey, standard, you know, procedure here. You got hurt fighting a superhero. You know, I wasn't fighting. You want some robot parts and do some crimes. So I'm like,
it's the American dream, baby.
It's better than not having legs. So yeah, robot vibranium legs, built in roller skates, did a bunch of crimes, general odd jobs and stuff for this organization. That was the deal. I'm free of them though. I was down at the deli getting the lunch order. They all got killed by the Punisher while I was there.
Wow.
So in the clear, I don't owe them anything. They're dead. Anyway, Osborne hired me to steal some stuff Blue Streak was dead, I think, and Slide was out of town visiting his parents. So in terms of skating supervillains, which he needed for some reason for this, not a lot of options at the time. I got the call, and so I knew enough to entice them. And yeah, it kind of sucks getting hit in the face for a living. So, government sponsored housing, new name, seemed pretty. Here I am.
Let's go around really quick. Everyone tell us your 4 powers.
Oh, right.
And tell us what you look like.
Everyone's like, oh, shit.
At least tell me what your super villain costume looks like.
Kidding.
All right. Well, my supervillain costume is a finely tailored suit.
Ooh, fancy.
It's made of adamantium, so it protects me.
Wow.
You just make me a $50 donation?
Oh, all right. So no, it's made of fake adamantium. I'll get you.
It's made of adamantium.
Yeah.
It's adamantium colored.
Oh, yeah. Andy's Mintium. That's what it was.
Andy's Mintium. It's chocolate flavored.
All right.
Like
so my
dice.
my powers, for 4 dice, you needed how soon? For 3 dice, my budget is what? 2 dice, you went to who? And 1 dice, I used to be somebody.
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Banksy, American Express here. He looks like De Niro. He's handsome.
Young De Niro, old De Niro?
Older. He's like in his 40s, $50s. He ain't gonna tell you. And his superhero outfit is it's sort of like a he's been out for a little while, so it's sort of like wide lapel, sort of like 70s suit, but it's in that sort of jumpsuit style, like that sort of like weird 70s
Rusty Venture.
Yeah, it's a jumpsuit, but it's also like a disco jacket. So he's got, that sort of vibe, and it's yellow with a vertical black stripe down one side, like an MTA card. He just looks like a walk-in MTA card. Power-wise, 4 dice, midnight train going anywhere. 3 dice, pigeons on the tracks. 2 dice, you ain't got no trains here. And 1 dice is, my whole thing is trains, though.
True. Very true.
Very true. It's disadvantageous if there are trains.
Beard.
My 4 dice are the USS Cyclops. 3 dice is Amelia Earhart. 2 dice is Come on, Pretty Mama. 1 dice is Pocket Sand. And you ever seen Love and Mercy? It looks a lot like Paul Dano's really sweet tiki shirt with white slacks, definitely rolled up cuffs, 0 shoes because I want to feel the sand in between these. Sand?
Oh God!
Sand.
How did you guys ever get arrested?
I have no idea. I don't understand.
I
why
literally make
wrong.
subway trains appear. It's very disruptive and very easy to find.
Colin.
I know why he got arrested. I still
Basically, I look like a young, in his prime and virile Joe Pesci, but with red hair. I wear what you would call a workman's uniform, basically Dickies. And the name tag on it says Potato Boy because they like to make fun of me because I'm my my dice are 4 out of Bing, 3 oh Maroon, 2 oof my goof, number 1 hey forget about it.
Perfect.
I
Cassandra.
had to change my dice because we had the same dice.
It does not surprise me whatsoever.
I gotta keep my aerodynamicness, so I wear a 1-piece basically like a swimsuit, pantsuit. Nice, real subtle. But yeah, and you will catch me, my hair all pulled back in a swim cap once in a while too. So
What
can't give it up.
What are your abilities?
So for 4 dice, I have Take My Breath Away. For 3 dice, I have Air Supply, All Out of Love. For 2 dice, I have In the Air Tonight. And for 1 dice, I have Intensive Air Unit. I forgot something. I'll be right back.
Matt, please, Matt.
Yeah, so I kind of look like Meatloaf, but with robot legs that have skates in them. And while I was working for the shadowy organization, they gave me like this leather devil mask with horns, but I broke out like crazy, so I don't wear that shit anymore. Yeah, so just kind of there's a there's a vibe happening in this overall look of this group that I was not expecting. And yeah, I would fit in with that in that yeah, I was literally part of a group called the Roller Disco Devil. So
Put a finger on the pulse of modern fashion.
Green shirt, big collar, those ruffles. Yeah, I mean Paradise by the Dashboard Light video, but green and robot legs. And my powers are 4 dice. Whoa. 3, rock roll. 2, baby. And 1, yeah.
You asked for this, Ben.
I did.
You already look like Beard does in that graphic that Joel made. You haven't even started yet.
So you are all meeting at St. Maria's Lady of the Broken Cradle. It's an old rundown church out in the middle of nowhere. Your group is run by Agent Avery, who is a middle-aged, paunchy S.H.I.E.L.D. agent who you're guessing has probably never actually seen a day of field work, but must be good at something. But he also must have pissed somebody off who was higher up in order to have this particular job. Basically, that's your support groups. You talk about ways you're not going to use your powers, ways that you are going to continue to be a productive member of society. C, how you're not going to use your powers. D, how you're not going to use your powers. That's basically it. So you're all coming from small towns around the area. But it's been rough. And this is one of those transition groups where you have the opportunity to talk to one another, even though you're not supposed to meet outside. Your meeting has pretty much just ended. And as a show of trust and all about how you really, really, really opened up today, Al, I'm going to let you lock up. Agent Avery hands you the key. He goes outside, he gets in his minivan, wheels fold in, and he flies away. So you're all just kind of sitting there, looking at one another. And 2 men walk in the room. Black suits, thin ties.
You know how I would not use my power? I would definitely not use it to bury people under mountains of sand or to provide them with a steel drum band. Definitely would not do those things. Oh, hey guys.
Yeah, look at this, Mr. Tie. Like just the group of folks we was looking for. You're right, Mr. Suit. Bunch of never was it.
Sorry. Your name's Mr. Suit and Mr. Tie, and you're coming in here and deriding our efforts to improve ourselves.
Mr. Tie, look,
fabric of the American citizenry.
Isn't that the F train guy? conjures trains.
I ain't heard that name in 15 minutes.
Yeah. That is the F train. I once saw you, move a train.
Yeah, that's literally what I do. I don't do that anymore. Even like when like kids are waiting by the side of the road and like the school bus is late and it's really cold outside and like they're probably like that's probably a really like rough time for them. What if the bus never comes and you're like I could just bring a train there, but then you got to go. Nope, I'm not going to help. Even if it helps, I'm not going to do it because using my powers is bad.
That's the failings of democracy, kid.
No, it's just cold kids, man. Not that deep.
So you all look like they look rough.
Thanks, suit.
Speak for yourself. I look fantastic.
You do look fantastic.
Mr. Ty pulls his glasses down just a little bit, pushes his hat up a little bit, and he looks you up down. Oh, get a load of those gams.
Whoa. Be nice to the lady. Show some respect.
Isn't it the car guy? I believe that's the car guy.
Kark.
Yeah. Do me next. Do me. I like this.
But aren't you a little bit of a fixie boy?
Yeah.
No.
I am a fixie boy.
He's a potato boy. That's what they called him, potato boy.
Nah. You got me mistaken with somebody else.
Oh,
I think that guy who just left you a potato boy.
Mr. Ty, do you know another Giuseppe Callahan?
I
don't know if that's a common name or not. Probably just as common as potato boy.
Look.
I'm gonna go get a coffee, and if you hear any sounds that sound like crying, it's not me.
Okay, man, just like it's like it's nice if you need to come to this meeting or whatever, but we try to end all of our meetings with affirmations, and you're really like throwing a wrench into that. That was not a mechanic. That was not a shot at you, Giuseppe.
I'm definitely not getting.
I mean, Walter. Shit. Oh man, Walter.
Hey! Wipe your tears. Wipe your tears, kid.
Don't use your powers to do it.
Mr. Ty, would you do the honors? Ty reaches back behind him and seems to pull from nowhere briefcase. We ain't here to rub your noses in your face.
Wow.
We're here to hire you. Drops the briefcase down between all of them. You see, we've got a job here in your general vicinity. We figured, have you looked in the mirror lately? Figured you need some work. You could throw you a bone, if you will.
Kind of bone.
Is that what you want? Though we feel we'll just pay you in dollars. But what a dinosaur bone.
I prefer dollars more than dinosaur bones. Thank you.
Say we can. Hey, write it down. Write it down, Mr. Suit. Potato boy wants dinosaur bones.
I didn't say that. I said if there was a dinosaur bone in that briefcase, that'd be pretty spectacular. That's all. Power of imagination.
So, what do you think?
I'm gonna quote one of the greatest poets of our time, and say that we're gonna need more than that before we make any kind of decision.
This is just the down payment for the discussion. Anyone gonna open it up? I love how you're all like, I don't know, man. They can turn my shit off.
I don't want to go to jail.
I'll open it up.
You know who's in jail?
But I need
Norman Osborne is in jail.
I need more shiny things.
Wait, he went to jail? Nobody told me.
He's probably out again by now anyway.
It's a revolving door.
Oh no.
We start every meeting thanking the Lord that he is no longer in our lives.
Oh, he's in the raft. That's where he is, not in your lives currently. He's in the raft. Maybe you've heard of it.
Wait, I
I-
thought we meant he was whitewater rafting.
No.
Mhm.
And if you get caught, you will probably end up in the raft or the
We've
big
been-
house or numerous other super being holding places.
Yeah, and don't you
The
forget
vault.
it. We're all raft worthy. You're raft worthy. You're raft worthy. You're raft worthy. Affirmations. We're
Then-
all raft worthy.
They kind of look at each other and go, yeah, you're raft worthy.
Hey. Are you about to do that thing where you
Raft-worthy.
put get out of jail free cards under all of our chairs and tell us to look under our chairs, and then we're like all surprised.
What do I
about
look
it and
like,
super
Oprah?
happy?
Do I
I
look
look
like
under my-
Oprah to you? Mr. Ty, do I look like Oprah?
Who's Oprah?
Project an aura that's not dissimilar.
Oh, we'll
You'd
see
be
mine.
blessed if you were
Ow.
Oprah.
But you talked about
Mr.
opening things up, and certainly she opened the door to surprise gifting using furniture.
Mr. Ty starts to reach into his jacket like he's going to pull a gun out. And the other guy goes, no. I ought to disintegrate at least two of you.
Pocket sand.
Are you going to pocket sand him?
Yeah, I'm pocket sanding them.
All right, make me that sweet pocket sand roll.
Do I just roll one dice?
Yeah, that's all you've got in pocket sand, baby.
D6, yeah?
Yep.
3.
No.
Is there any
Oh
way?
God, my eyes!
Is
Oh
there-
Jesus!
You throw your pocket
Oh
sand
Jesus!
and a small breeze from the open doors blow it back and it gets in F Train's face.
Oh Christ! Oh.
Somebody get him some water on a little dishcloth. Wipe his eyes.
By this point, Mr. Ty has his gun almost all the way out, and it is the most bizarre looking weapon you've ever seen. It barely looks like a pistol. It's huge and it wraps around his wrist, glistening with crackle around the barrel. And Mr. Suit makes him put it back in his section. I'm here to do that. I'm here to do that. Are we working?
Hey, I built that. You can use that on us.
They look at each other, no comment.
Get that inside your jacket. It's really Take like a
What? Yeah. What do you think I got this brief?
I'll open up the briefcase.
Money. Lots and lots of it.
What's the currency?
Do you want to check and see what the currency is?
One time, some guys, I used to still in my shop. Well, it was my uncle's shop. But when this guy came in, and he handed me a briefcase of money. I was like, I'll take it. Later, my uncle said that's monopoly money, and it was useless. So I always have to ask.
It is-
Important to check, really.
It is Canadian currency.
Aw.
Oh, come on.
Oh, we're rich beyond our wildest dreams.
Hey,
Come talk to me when it sparkles.
it's Canadian. Hard to trace.
That's it.
To use.
Is
That's not our problem.
We don't have to talk to you then.
All right. Well, I mean,
Well, I'll talk to you.
well, Mr. Ty, it looks like Queen of Games here doesn't want a job from us.
Oh.
Does look like that, Mr. Su- Well, we'll be marching our way out of here. Good luck. They turn around and start to walk out.
What's the job?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did one of you out of the 6 we would like to hire ask an intelligent question?
not
Hey.
known for asking intelligent questions.
When he's talking to Palmer, I'm gonna take a little air and blow up some dirt on the ground and into his eye from
Sure.
the pocket sand.
They're waking sunglasses. Make me a roll on that, please.
If I get to use my air attack, I'm rolling 4 dice.
It is an air attack.
Do you want to know how many 6s I have? That's what it is, right? Or are we adding?
You add them together.
I got 15.
Oh, yeah. You blow it, and it actually dislodges Mr. Ty's glasses. Underneath, you can see his eyes. Right. Quickly moves his glass. Another thing with the roll that high, you realize, Tiny Dancer, neither one of these guys are breathing.
Interesting. Wanna look at the group and see if anyone else noticed.
Currently, no.
I mean, like I could use some work. You know, this region is vastly underfunded for large scale transit, and you know, if the local legislature has been really putting up a brick wall, so you know, if I'm going to try to have to like seed this myself, you know, I could probably use a little bit of cash.
That's the. You asked what we want you to do, huh? We wanted you to do what your natural instinct. How about a little
How little? We talking like knocking over a like convenience store here or what?
oh no, not the that money. See, there's a truck, someone from Project Pegasus, to well, one of them Menace Incorporated. You know that kid, Odysseus champion. He was IMUS champion.
Oh, Champion Air, their airline freaking sucks.
Hey, what do you expect? The guy was a supervillain.
Well, sure, but he was a successful businessman.
That's how he got successful, is screwing the sheep, huh?
Whoa.
You all I'm saying, you think a 9-foot
Hey,
tall
yo.
guy would want some leg room on his freaking plane?
Huh? He don't fly on them planes. Flies on the private plane. Only the mooks fly on the regular, and they pay for it. No,
It's weird that that's the slogan.
it is. That's why the kid says he's going legit.
Yeah, everyone just flies Champion Air ironically these days.
Mr. Suit says, yeah, going legit by calling your company Menace Incorporated.
Like
Not
Sunday
suspicious at
paper
all.
cartoon fans.
This convoy had a package. A briefcase, a lot like the one in front of you. Ain't got bills in it.
What are we looking for?
What you need to get is the look in it. Don't touch anything inside of it. Don't try to open.
What if it pops open?
It ain't made to pop open.
What if someone were to accidentally smash it against the wall?
You
It
know,
ain't made to pop open. It ain't made. It ain't made. See some sparks popping off the neck from where the pockets blown into. The other
Hey,
one
buddy,
just
you
like,
okay there?
uh, 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 and they both fall to the ground, sparking.
I didn't do anything. This was not my fault. I'm backing away.
to go take that briefcase full of cash.
Hard Canadian currency.
Yeah, we're rich. We're rich, buddy.
We don't even got to do the job. We got all this money.
We're
We got
done.
all these Canadian coins. Oh,
How much fits in a briefcase? There's got to be like $3,000 in here or something.
Oh,
So
I
you
bet we
start
got
to-
500.
You start to peel the bills, and it's just paper. And
But you were right about the currency thing. That was a good tip. I appreciate you.
Not the first time.
you hear from the door. You hear a hands up, man.
Yoinks.
I said, put him up. I'm not playing with you.
Are we getting accosted by the guy from Monsters Inc?
Are you
What?
putting your hands up?
Yeah, sure. I got
am
sand in my eye.
Oh, and I'm
Wait, do
finding
we-
a corner.
Sorry, do we see anything or do we just hear this?
You see a kind of chubby looking guy come in a bright yellow jumpsuit with like a beehive helmet on, holding a gun. Very
Ian.
odd looking gun. Hey, like, what did you do to my guys?
I didn't do nothing to
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Just fell
Oh.
over.
Beans, I'm
Found
gonna
him
be in
like
so
this.
much trouble.
Yeah, we were picking up good vibrations. Then all of a sudden they fell over.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Can
I think
you
there's
guys
something
help
wrong
me?
with them.
You guys help me move these back into the van?
I'm
Who are
sorry.
you?
Who are you and why are you here? What?
I can't talk about it. Like,
You
I'm
know how
here
we're
to-
not going to use our powers by
Yeah.
helping him pick up his friends and putting them back in the van.
I also love how you were like, we're not going to use our powers, and then you are the first person to use your powers. Then you're like, pocket sand.
That could have been leftover sand from being
that's
on the
it.
beach, man.
That sand was just in there.
Yeah.
It was
It's
just-
on the ground. There's sand everywhere.
You spend enough time on the beach, you're bound to get sand in pockets. I'm
like,
innocent,
man,
man.
like,
Especially
man,
if you don't
I'm
do the laundry.
agent. Excuse me, I'm agent 213. I work for AIM, Advanced Idea Mechanics.
Annie.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'm here to employ you.
All right, kid, I'll help you
Mechanic?
carry him out to the van.
Yeah, like those robots, those are mine.
Kid, I'll help you carry him out to the van.
Hey, are you guys gonna be cool?
Why don't you just come talk to us yourself?
Are you gonna be cool? Because
I'm cool.
this gun's super heavy. He puts it, he has to pull his pants up and retie his belt to get it to go in his holster, and he goes, and I can't breathe in this helmet. He takes it off and immediately pulls off his inhaler. And he looks at you guys and he's like, oh, thanks. Like, I have real money for you, but it's not here. There's a restaurant down the road, and I'll pay you guys like before the job. Are you guys still cool, man?
I've always been cool.
Yeah, like, I'm a big fan of you guys. I mean, like, Roller Devil, you got mechanical legs. Like, Wilson Bryan, you're not even from this dimension.
Wait, what?
And Walter Cronkite, what a cool name.
I agree. I agree absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, and Gloria, I had your card back in the day. But like, it wasn't that long ago. Because you still look prime.
Aw, thanks.
And you're the Renaissance man. Like, all of us low-end guys in AIM know who you are.
At least somebody does.
You're kind of like a folk hero.
Enjoy my work.
Yeah. I based these two dudes off of your work. They don't really work very well, but get what you pay for.
Yeah, that's true. You could use some help.
And that guy is the F train. One time I saw you manifest a whole train.
Yeah, that was my deal. I'm glad you got to
Yeah.
see it one time, though.
Yeah. Like, there were so many cops there when you got arrested.
Yeah, there were a lot.
And I
There were
don't
a
know
lot.
how they got that train
Yeah,
back in the subway.
they didn't. It's still there.
Whoa. So
You should've-
you guys help him move his two broken ass robots out to his van.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I'm distracting him and chatting with him, I'm going to pocket the gun that the one pulled out.
You gonna reach into its jacket?
I'm going to pocket the sand that was on the floor.
All wet with coffee.
You reach in, Palmer,
No sand left behind.
and I want you guys to take a dice. Your
right.
hand appears in another dimension.
Do I get anything?
You get a ghost hand.
Oh. Well,
Your hand is all ghosty. He looks at it and he goes, "Oh man, you didn't go into that other dimension, did you?
part of me did, and then didn't come back.
That's only for mechanical things.
Noted.
Like, the jacket has subdimensional space in it. Like, that actually works really well.
Like, look, it feels like something you tell a guy before you're going to be handling, an extra spatial jacket or whatever, like maybe just a heads up,
Don't try to rob guys,
just the icky,
especially not people you are ostensibly working with.
Honestly, your robots were very personally insulting to all of us. So
It's their
Made me
cover.
cry.
They're supposed to be like S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. All those guys are dicks.
Do dress nice though.
yeah, if they're shadier about it, like they say things and you're like, wait a minute,
I've never met a real S.H.I.E.L.D. guy.
I kind of like
Oh.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Like
They'd
after a
buy me
while.
sandwich.
Mhm.
Yeah, they got the flying cars.
Flying bikes.
Yeah.
Flying
Bikes.
tanks.
Oh, I saw that guy
flying
leave.
van.
Yeah, that guy is a flying van.
Yeah, S.H.I.E.L.D. jail's way better than regular jail.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, I wouldn't know I've been in jail. Kind of my goal not to
Yeah.
go to jail.
They respect your basic human rights and everything.
Wow.
Gave me
Mhm.
some slippers.
Aren't they the best slippers?
So comfy, and I don't slip in the slippers.
Mhm.
Non-slip slippers.
Non-slip slippers.
Slippers and
Ew.
shower shoes. I mean, that's really important.
I didn't.
People
get
think
to
they make
shower.
the money with weaponry, but it's those non-slip slippers. Those sell like hotcakes.
Solid answers, man. So tomorrow, can you? So tomorrow, on the end of Route 65, can you meet me at Round Polly's Bacon Palace? And there I'll give you the map and the real cash.
And some bacon.
All right, real quick question: Is it Round Polly's Polly apostrophe S baking palace, or is it
No,
Round
it's straight up
Polly's
bacon.
Paulie bacon palace? Because both of them are at the end of Route 65, and I don't want to go into the wrong one again.
POLLYBACON.
Oh, okay, that's the new one.
All right. So he goes, all right, man, I've got a date with a Holiday Inn bed. You won't believe how much stuff I've got to spray on it to kill everything living in those sheets.
You are very unpleasant.
Don't tell anybody.
Just
but it's my first time in the field.
just work on your inner monologue, man. You can keep so much of that to yourself,
And then he tries
and you will find yourself
he tries to give
rising
you a
socially.
fist, but he tries to give all of you fist bumps.
Nope.
I'll put out my ghost hand.
Oh man. But I forgot to mention, don't touch the ghost hand.
This is my good hand though.
Not anymore.
Man, how are you going to sleep? What if you
it's like-
accidentally touch your ghost hand and
It's
roll
like
over
you
on it?
stuck your hand in the midway point between here and the negative zone.
I was thinking about how you go to the bathroom.
Oh, you should be able to touch yourself.
Oh.
But
See?
don't touch anything else. Or hey, I'll bring a glove.
There goes my social life.
If I bring you a special glove, can we call it even?
I'll allow it.
Sweet. All right, bye.
You should ask him to disinfect the glove before he gives it to you, though, because you don't know where it's been, and he's full of bugs or whatever.
So he drives off, and you're all standing in the parking lot with a briefcase full of
Paper.
packets of paper.
Canadian money.
With like $100 in Canadian money. Sweet Canadian currency.
I mean, they're probably gonna buy us some donuts, right?
Timbits.
Some Timbits.
They're not donut holes, apparently.
Timbits.
They're
Very
tasty.
different.
What does anyone have anything they'd like to do in between now and tomorrow evening's rendezvous? End of.
So between then and now, we're gonna have another meeting, right?
No, you only meet once a week,
Okay.
and this was the last available date you could.
If you want to have another meeting, Palmer, we could definitely meet. If you need it, we're here for you.
Are we really gonna break our sobriety, as it were?
I mean, we don't have to use our powers, right? We just got to get a briefcase out of a truck. That ain't too hard.
You don't
Yeah,
need any of
I
it.
guess so.
He's gonna pay us before we do it. We could just take his money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a real.
We take the money.
Team, so I don't know. We wanted MODOK after us. This guy seems like a real loser.
Maybe that's what he wants us to think. We take the money and leave, and he puts us all in subdimensional space, and we're ghost everything.
Not going to jail.
We don't have to go to jail. We could go to Key Largo, Montego.
Got to come up
Maybe.
with some new options.
Why don't we go down to
Kokomo.
Kokomo?
Which one of those
Off the
is the
Florida
best
Keys?
exchange rate with Canada?
Take a cruise
Very
on the
high.
sloop John B. It's like
Very
we
good.
know.
Yeah.
Could we take it
Absolutely.
fast? And get some flow?
Martinique, Montserrat, Mystique. Got Moonlight Nights, afternoon cocktails.
So
Don't need to follow my corn.
Here's a question, Ben.
yes.
Is there a threshold for like, is it any
Canadian
use
money.
of our powers, or like, because I do
You-
air stuff, like, can I
you
get
have
away
to
with
be-
little things here and
You
there?
have to be caught using.
Oh, let's just not get caught.
Okay, so as long as we don't like make a train appear, we're fine.
How could I not work well for us?
Look,
Thank you, American Express.
why? Why are you looking at me? Like, all
I
right,
also
yeah,
have
no,
a
okay, I
question.
get it. All right, fine. Okay, it's my thing. I know.
I also have a question for American Express.
Yes.
If you're in the middle of nowhere, like a desert,
Mhm.
and you bring a train,
Mm-hmm.
can you do it if you know there's nothing around there?
Yeah, I don't know where they come from, but they
Oh.
they come just like that at will. That's if you go to the abandoned subway museum in Santa Fe, that was me. They also didn't pick up that. They don't really just pick up the trains when they kind of leave them there. It's apparently it's extremely it's more expensive to pick it up than it is to turn it into some sort of public or private good.
Airbnb.
Many of them, honestly, like it's done a lot for public housing. I'm unfairly maligned.
Can you do? Is it always the whole thing, or could you
It's the whole train every time. Yeah,
Okay.
Not just like a car. It's the whole.
the whole train.
The old-
The number of cars varies depending on which train I pull
Train
from
it is.
wherever. So I mean, it could be like a 3-car train, but it might be like a 12-car train. So that's where
Passenger train?
it gets fun.
I mean, really, you're doing rule number 2. You're being a productive member of society, providing
That's-
housing with these trains.
You would not believe how many times I have argued that, and how many judges have absolutely not bought that. Yeah, it's it's sort of a like thanks but no thanks, F train, and then they go do it. They take credit for the public good, right? It's never the F train, housing complex or
So,
whatever.
Warrior, I have a question. Are there planes?
Sometimes
Okay, fair.
It's just a full train full of.
it's just a train from somewhere getting pulled from somewhere.
Are the
And,
people ever
yeah,
sick?
honestly, the Harvard did a study on how I've changed American demographics single-handedly. It's very interesting. I read it in jail.
At the time.
Yep. All right. So, what is everyone doing with their day? Who here works? Who has a job or a house?
I've got Janine and the kids.
That's right. You have Janine and the kids. What do you do for a living?
Right now I just clean pools. I'm not allowed any wrenches, hammers, screwdrivers. I tried to get a job at a Hardware Hanks. They told me
Get out of here.
we heard
So,
about you.
you got a couple pool jobs during the day.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe how many cats built this. It's horrifying.
You've only had to clean out a couple cats today.
I mean, raccoon's got to drown somewhere.
Yeah, it's been a pretty light day. But you do feel
I feel like I'm touched.
you do feel Palmer, what do you do with your time?
They don't let me do shit.
You just set it home.
My whole thing is building, making. I can't even work at a fast food place. I make a chicken sandwich, might blow up and kill somebody.
What are you doing with your day then? Today? This day of your
Today, I'm
with your ghost hand.
staring at my ghost hand, trying to figure out what I can and can't do with it.
There. You can do a
Things
lot
you
with it.
touch.
You also notice that you can put a glove. It doesn't matter the material.
So does it go through things if I'm not wearing the glove? Does it harm them?
It destabilizes.
Oh. I am not yet touching any people,
We'll catch a fly. See what happens.
but I did touch that banana over there.
Happened.
You touch the banana, and it when it rots
right.
all the way, it rots.
Definitely don't touch friends. All right, good call.
Jane, what are you doing with your day?
I only work in between swimsuit modeling jobs.
Did you get plastic surgery done in order so people can't just, oh, I know that person?
I mean, why would people want to murder me? I
Because
took from the banks. I didn't take from them.
because Norman Osborne.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose I probably did a little something. I want to be super different, but I don't want to get killed. But if I'm not doing swimsuit illustrated modeling, then I just sit by the pool. Work on my tan.
John A.
Watch out for
Summer,
them cats.
what are you doing?
After I call in sick at the record store, I am gonna go try and get some fireworks to refill the boombox that I stole from Jack Flag. Because it shoots fireworks and the laser, but the laser doesn't work very often anymore.
There.
And it's a boombox.
There, it's a boombox. That's all it does. Boomboxing. Come on, man. Let me have my things. American Express.
Yeah.
What do you do with your day?
I'm like, well, I mean, work-wise, I'm a very extremely part-time Walmart greeter. I just stand at the door and I'm like, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
gosh.
How you doing? Like all day. And then in my spare time, which is ample, I'm definitely one of those like public meeting wonks. I just show up to like anything and advocate for transit. Like school board meeting, kids need trains, city council, everything. I'm just I always first to sign up for public comment. Always sit there. I know what the names of everybody. Know a few email addresses.
Using the whole allotted 2 minutes.
You attend a public works meeting of the day.
Sure, I do.
And
Yeah, right, I do. My civic.
The head of the public works, Jacqueline Farce.
Yeah, she does.
Farce, not fart. She
Farce.
Farce.
Oh.
Farts. Jackie farts.
You know what it is? It's Jacqueline Barce.
Farce.
I like it.
I knew I liked it. She's very fair. Calls it down the middle.
Right down the middle. She stops you afterwards and she's, I've been thinking.
Mhm.
You really, really, really seem like you want to help.
I do. I'm working toward becoming a productive member of society.
It'd be a seat.
Okay.
I mean, like, I'll help you.
Mhm.
I think we could. I love. You're
Appreciate
right.
that.
You're right. Even
Mhm.
having a large public, while not financially, we could tie these small areas together and with that bring thriving business and commerce
Yeah, no, I
to
complete.
our to these quote unquote by people who think this is just flyover country,
Yeah.
dying towns. We could really make it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Air quality is poor, and urban sprawl has been decimating the city core. So, like, I agree with you. Let's network these towns. We can do it through the parks. We can have, like, some of them got streetcar tracks in them. We can start there. And
Well, I was thinking
I got carried away.
we
I'm saying, hey, nope. Actually, I'm not going to say
well
that.
how about we meet tonight and talk about it over.
Oh, sure. All right. Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Want to go to you want to go to Round Polly's Bacon House?
Oh no, that's not really.
Oh, okay.
Broadway Pizza has a train that
More of
goes
a
around the
like
room.
more of like an Olive Garden person.
Yeah, I was thinking we would go to the. I'm all.
Great. Well, I love being family.
Yeah, when we're there, we're like family.
Hmm.
So I would say, can you meet there?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem.
You also know that your thing is it.
Oh, um, actually, you know what? Nope, I can't
Oh,
tonight. Tonight, tonight. We could
that's
do
okay.
it like
That's okay.
like in a couple days maybe. I got a thing. I forgot about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, okay. Here, and she goes, oh, wait a second, and she writes her.
Oh, all right. Cool. Well,
Oh,
no
okay.
thanks.
I should go. I gotta get back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
She
I ain't
kind of
holding you up.
walks away. She turns around. She was like,
I'll do that. People don't use phones like this anymore. Just as FYI, like it's just as a gesture, it's a little bit dated, and I know how public figures are often seen as being a little bit out of touch. So if you just work on your gestures.
she's already scampered away. Wilson Bryan. I'm sorry, Al Jardine. What are you doing with your day? Do you have a job? Do you have a family? What does Al Jardine do with his day?
Mostly, I find the nearest music shop,
Well,
and
so do you
I
and Don A. Summer know each other? Because he works in a music.
Part time, yeah. Gonna call
well,
him today, but yeah.
I don't go in his shop anymore because his boss got mad at me. I understand that, but when I'm playing a piano, I need the sand at my feet. So I typically just find a music shop that hasn't kicked me out before, and then basically just create a beach underneath it so that I can play music and relax.
Don, what's the sign say in your record shop as related to Al Jardine not being in the allowed in?
It boy, now you put me on the spot. Just no sand. No sand allowed.
No sand, no sand, and
Sand stays
sand and no
outside.
service.
Yes.
Sand equals no service.
No shoes plus sand, no service.
Oh no. Oh no. What will Al Jardine do? Like,
Um, you know, it's been 2 years or so since I saw my baby go, and then this letter came for me. It said that we were through and she found somebody new. Baby's gone. What can I do? So I sit there and I remember walking in the sand. And then eventually I cry and they kick me out. And I always leave before the cops come because, Al-Jardi, I mean, right? It's not like they're not going to notice this face, right? I mean, boy, hello. Sorry, I can't use that anymore.
No, you can't.
Rupa Jamaica, Rupa Jamaica. But yeah, mostly I just sit in record stores, music stores, and play the piano, make myself feel better, keep myself from doing crimes, as Donna says.
Stop them crimes. All right, so you all make it through your mundane day. 7 o'clock rolls. There is a slight air of weather going on. You can just feel the tang in the air. Mist around Polly.
What am I picking up in terms of vibrations? You thinking we're gonna get some good curl out of this or no?
I don't know. Do you have an ability that
I mean, I always know which way the winds are blowing because I can look into my sand bucket and I can commune with my good friend Amelia Earhart.
there you go. Make me that Amelia Earhart roll.
Oh,
Roll that beautiful bean foot.
oh my gosh. I'd rather not say what.
Well,
You-
I can.
Hold on. You look deep within the bowels of your bucket, and Amelia Earhart says, "No, I have nothing. Leave me alone." Crawls back into the sand.
I don't know why I ask her for direction. She's always lost it.
Oh. All right, Tiny Dancer.
I want to read the winds
Brutal
and see
Amelia
if it.
Earhart burn.
I want to make sure that dude's on his own. He didn't bring like a hidden crew. So I want to sniff the air, see if I can sense anything.
Sniff that air. In the air tonight?
Yep. That one's cocked. Hold on. Oh, 8.
It's the air is already kind of hard to read because of the approaching thunderstorm, and you can like feel that ozone in the air, see the lightning far in the distance. You can hear the thunder roll in the distance. Or yeah, that
Does the lightning also strike?
it does also strike.
Okay. I was just wondering about like if our hearts were gonna grow cold on this sleepless night or not,
Oh, they're not gonna go. Well, they might, I don't know, they might go.
I mean, if the storm rolls on out of control,
I mean,
you know.
so but you also, I need to answer, you also there's just smallest hint taste of iron.
That seems odd. Can I get from a particular direction or
It's
just in the air?
coming from the
But does that seem? Well, I'm not sensing it.
No, I'll let them know that a little weirdness going on.
Is that weird? Do they slaughter their own pigs here? Like maybe it's just pig blood.
That's always a possibility, I suppose.
I do want to like. I do want to like.
the train.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I do want to see if as I discussed with a local administrator here in the area. I do want to see if the area around round polys used to have tracks around it, it would be amenable to a subway suddenly appearing, just in case.
No,
No, I would like to use. You ain't got no trains here.
yeah, go ahead and make that roll.
And
It takes you a little bit because you can tell that railroad ties and everything have been removed and it's been planked over for a
real
while.
shit.
But back like 200 feet behind the restaurant, there is an old, it's now a walking trail, but all right, are you guys all waiting to go in together? How are you doing this?
Yeah, I'll go in with everybody. I like my support group.
I'm wearing a suit. Am I overdressed?
A place called Round Polly's? Nope.
I'm not wearing shoes, and I only have one button buttoned. Am I overdressed?
Close.
Okay.
Is there a sign on the door that says you have to wear shoes? Okay. Just want to make sure.
Cassandra, you already know that.
Well, I just always thought that was shirts that were optional, not necessarily shoes.
I'm pretty sure we've been to places with shoes are all optional.
Shoes highly encouraged.
Yeah. Sleeves at least discouraged.
Yeah. Don't need the sleeves.
Shirt,
Probably don't need the shirts.
Yeah. Shoes, socks.
You can see it when I walk because I don't want to touch the ground.
There's only one.
Very small bits of sand underneath my feet.
There's only one. There's only one trail of footprints. That's
Yeah.
where Al Jardine carried everybody.
No.
No, we're walking single file to hide our numbers.
There. You go in.
Sand people are the Beach Boys in my dimension.
You go in and the lights are almost all out. There's only a couple that are. The room smells really weird. Sitting underneath one of the lights, large, very, very pale-skinned individual with long white hair, not wearing a shirt, in fact, wearing like a jean vest, ravenously eating from a. Dude's big.
Eating.
Are we talking like Rhino big? Are we talking Absorbing Man big? Are we talking?
He's more like
Juggernaut big?
No. He's more tall, like on the end of like 6'5".
Stiltman big?
No. And like super lanky, but super super muscular.
Sinewy.
That's a good word for it. Also,
hey, what's up, big guy?
No shoes. He like looks up and he goes, wipes his face and goes, "Oh man, I was waiting for you guys."
Hey, we waiting for you.
Hey.
Hey, don't mind the mess. Just grab a couple chairs and sit.
What mess?
You look down and there's blood all over.
Oof, my goof.
That's probably not good.
Got hungry.
Hey,
Coughs
buddy.
a little bit, pulls a ring out of his mouth and drops it.
Is there anyone else in this restaurant?
I sent him home.
I think I'm gonna go home for the night too.
Oh no.
Send them home in one piece.
No, you ain't gotta go. Just I know who you are, and I'm here to make you a business proposition.
Getting a lot of those. What do you got for us?
Oh, that guy? Yeah, I'm sorry, he's not gonna be making. But his van's outside. He had some stuff for you.
I'll go out and check out the van.
It does have stuff in it, obviously.
So there's a glove. Excellent.
Oh, don't bother with the money I already took.
That money important.
We were here.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you a much better.
Right, because I could be at the Olive Garden right now. I'm being honest with you.
Hey,
He's mad
I
gone.
heard everybody's family there.
Everyone is family there. It's nice because I don't have a family here.
But I actually have a family, which I should be getting back to.
That's true.
Hey,
And
hey, Juice.
but
People
I
lose
don't
juice.
wanna. I'm getting scared.
You see, like his fingernail grows out really long and sharp. And he's teeth, and it's too massive.
Oh yeah, stay a while. Sure, I'll stay a while. Yeah, you got it.
He literally picks out, looks to be half of a, and tosses it on the chewy. Everyone says the fat ones are gonna be tasty, but
I sit the furthest away from him I can at the table.
hey, we're all in the same business.
I don't eat people.
Yeah, I don't eat people either.
I work at Walmart.
You seen this figure?
I'm a pool cleaner. I just clean pools all day.
Hey, take it easy.
I mean, he's probably eating the people for fun.
Who's here? Who here has had,
Recreationally.
Job.
who here has had Spider-Man bust the record? Show of hands. Show of hands.
All right.
Daredevil,
Yeah.
He beat me in the garage.
Ghost Rider.
No, actually, which is weird because of the highway thing.
Yeah, same here. Never met the guy skating. You think with the motorcycle,
Right?
I
Yeah.
saw pictures of his
Thematically.
bike once. It was really cool looking.
Yeah.
No, it looks really cool.
It
Yeah.
looked really cool. I'll try to make one variation of it. Then.
So yeah, maybe you heard me, probably. Go by the non-deployed blackout, usually Tangle.
Yeah, devil dude, aren't you?
Yeah. No. I said I mean blackout. I mean I didn't mean blackout. Sorry.
So vampire, not the son of the devil.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
The son of a demoness.
You're just a blood drinker.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure, it got any
Who
better.
isn't drank blood?
I've done it.
Hey, not a vampire. I'm a Lilith. There's a difference. Discriminate.
Apologies.
Thank you. So I have an employer, and it ain't the hood. Done dealing with that jabber. I got a new employer. I'm doing some talents. There's a lot of talent out here just hiding in the woods. A lot of guys who I don't know, maybe told some tales out of school, maybe lying low, hiding from all those crazies. The people with the little goblin tattoo. So what I do is I go back in the game.
Sounds good so far.
And really, it's kind of funny when you think about it. That beehive over there, he wanted you for the same job I did.
That's very coincidental, especially in such a small Midwestern town.
Well, it's because this truck from Project Pegasus.
Since a lot of trucks.
Yeah, because about 150 miles west, Menace Inc. storage. So I'm sure he gave you the whole rigmarole.
He said we couldn't smash it against a wall.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. It's a necklace. A bad juju. Don't touch it. Can we agree on that? Show of hands.
Yeah, okay.
What if it pops out of the case and ends up on somebody's neck?
Yeah, like my wife Janine.
Use somebody.
Deal with necklaces. I'm not going to
My
lie.
advice would be use somebody else's hand to pick said object up, gently place back inside of the briefcase, gently close, lock.
Got an invisible hand.
Hey,
Yeah.
Don't have an invisible. Forthright with you.
hey, you know your meetings?
What
Yeah.
about an interdimensional sand creature's hand?
That works for me. Your meetings, you ain't got to go back.
Oh,
But I really like them.
yeah, I like our meetings. They're really
Get good
nice.
coffee. They have crawlers.
Hmm.
Yeah, well,
I'd bring those. Come on.
he reaches into his jean jacket. He pulls out. Yeah, that spin tech in your system, you'll shit it out in a couple.
Okay, is that going to be really painful? Should I take something beforehand?
I never had it done. I heard it was mildly painful. I would
All right.
probably use some type of
Sure.
Miralax.
We don't got to go into it. Just you pick your poison. Right? Like,
Extra fluids.
What's
All right.
on the
Push.
A
table?
lot of roughage.
reaches down
Mm.
and he chugs the liquid in the bottom of this bowl and it runs outside. He licks his tongue looks massive and he off his face. Yeah, push.
I casually vomit.
Hey, don't waste. There's kids starving out there and you gotta fatten them up.
What do you want me to eat my vomit?
Yeah. Eat your vomit.
oh,
I looked at the guy.
I mean, I don't want you to do it.
I don't
I didn't
really
ask.
want to do.
His fingernails grow, and as they do, they press through the table.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm joking. Damn,
I know.
you all got
Officially
soft
vomit.
out here out in the wilderness. I'm not here to. We're business partners.
We don't deal with vampires all the time.
Oh, by the way, I got your stuff out back too.
What stuff? Like,
What stuff?
Yeah, your costumes and your tools and all that rigmarole.
Ooh.
all right,
You
sure.
know that Avery was keeping him in his house. He had him
That
in-
tracks.
He had him in like a little basement shrine.
Wait, what? How do you know what Avery had in his house?
I paid him a visit. How do you think I got the little junk and deactivated all your spin tech?
Do you have any sawdust in your bucket? This vomit is soaking into the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. They had to burn this place down from all the blood and bodies.
That's a
Yeah.
small comfort. Thank you.
Lovely.
Well, this is a bit.
with blood.
Hey, it's a big league job.
Okay.
Came
We are-
down.
Know who you got, right? Like,
We are big
Yeah.
league players. We are raft level players.
Hey,
hey, buddy.
Raft level players. All 6 of us.
Those
Because-
affirmations are going to your head, man.
Because I've done a little research, and you probably won't be.
Finally.
Who else will be
So-
there?
So my advice to you, it who some friendly advice. Also, and don't fuck up because I don't want to have. I mean, I already killed like 16 people here.
Oh my God.
Kind of puts me on the rate. I'm not
Mhm.
really.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay out. All.
No, I feel you. It's like a subway just instantaneously appeared in the middle of town level, kind of conspicuous, you
This
know.
guy gets me. This guy gets me. I can't believe we haven't worked together. You ever
You
work
know.
with the orb? Guy with
The
a big
orb? Yeah, I
eyeball-
worked with the
eyeball
orb.
forehead?
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
the orb.
Lovely
course I
man.
did. Yeah.
Lovely.
Don't get out of the Bronx not working for the orb.
Lovely. Can't believe we haven't.
Maybe
Hey.
we did.
You all listen to American Express over here. He knows what he's talking. Professional.
nice of you to say.
So then he's picking his teeth and he says, another piece reaches up and he snaps fly out of it, turns to people listen. And my employer might he like family, like that Olive Garden. We're
Like that
family.
Olive Garden. Hey,
We're like the Olive
I
Garden.
felt
Never ending bread bowls.
yeah, right. I
Hey.
felt
Hey, you fill it up with what I like there, Giuseppe. Fill it up with that good time juice.
Hey, do you
And by
smell
good
the
time juice, I
cooking?
mean blood. I mean I drink blood.
oh, I thought you meant like pasta vajol.
Ah, come on.
I know, like
Should I
blood.
just, like drink a clamato? Pretend it's blood?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
the blood's for me.
mhm.
I ain't sharing.
Yeah, like a Bloody Mary.
Ooh, now you talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a real criminal's drink.
That you know
it
what?
is.
I said the same thing and everyone laughed at
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, fuck those
Yep.
guys.
Yeah, some clam fib and
Yeah.
tomato juice with vodka, and it definitely feels like a crime.
Yep.
A little bit of sausage. Sausage.
Little sausage.
You stir yours with the sausage. I'll stir mine with the finger. Somebody else's
Gross.
finger.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm gonna give you my beeper number.
Beeper?
Great.
Harder to trace.
So
Ah,
good
Don't
to meet
laugh.
someone. So nice to meet someone else with a beeper, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Al Jardine pulls out a card out of nowhere. It looks like the sand might have materialized into a card and says, "If you need us, here's my fax number."
He looks at this and he goes, "Beautiful. Is this made of sand?" Talking about.
I saw what you did with the Into the Dust.
Hey, we're gonna be a real professional outfit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the shop to get us the jobs. Needs. I'll pay you. I'll filter the goods upwards. It'll be great.
Raft level operation, right, guys? Raft level operation.
Oh, we're about to rob from the vault, baby. You're stepping up your game. This is
Vault
project,
level. Vault level. Do you hear that, guys?
This is Project Pegasus's property. We're hitting them where it counts,
The dick.
right? In the dick.
Ah. We're gonna hear those real pet sounds now. Woo!
So around back, you'll find a crate. Got your stuff in it. There's a little bit of information on the job.
Hmm.
Your friend Tubbs, I took it off him. Never mind this thing.
Name really Tubbs because his robots were named Mr. Suit and Mr. Tie. So I just.
I don't know what his name was.
Oh, okay.
All I
All right.
know
I
is-
wasn't sure if you were being disrespectful or if you just
All
had
I
a
know
dumb
is
name.
he tried to run from me. Imagine that. He tried to run away.
That sounds crazy. Can you imagine that? You
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
could
was
you
like-
imagine being so frightened you'd run away from this guy
That's
trying
so
to get home
weird.
to your wife and
Right.
kids?
I was like, come on, man. You got to know you ain't getting far. Oh, you got robots? Yeah, they're in your van. You should have brought them with.
It's a
By the way-
terrifying story.
By the way, there's two broken down robots in the back of that van. And I think his keys are still in the ignition. Come on. Aim, what are you going to do?
it's
Anyways,
it's real close to home because I also live in a van.
is it down by a river?
Yep.
Yeah,
You know the one.
I do know the one. So after you get this, you're going to give me buzz. Then I will let you know where we're. It'll probably be a crossroads. That's some.
Okay. Yeah, you won't be lonely.
Definitely won't be. How many dumb isolated farmers there are here? All I
Yeah.
do is like scratch on the window, make a little noise in the barn. They just come out one at a time. It's like a buffet. Sits back and he
This-
pats
this-
his belly and he just goes, well, I'm gonna finish up, but I think I'm gonna burn this place down. You might want to hurry up.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
See you,
Right. Cool. It was alternately pleasant and terrifying to meet you.
When you walk around back, you see this just bricked out, jet black chrome motor with a skull that looks like it's probably real, that has been chromed over. Obviously, who's
Yeah.
Sick.
It is pretty sick. You
I mean,
also
I'm just feeling kind of sick.
yeah, you also see two busboys who have been horrifically half eaten and over there, and a bloody beehive, bloody aim.
I, for one, feel I'm in over my head. I'll just say.
Yeah, we can't go back now.
No, because he'll murder us.
Yeah, we'll be
Wait.
murdered horrifically, immediately and horrifically.
He'll probably go after my family too.
You hear from inside
Probably.
the building, I will go after your family.
That
I
just
am-
confirms my suspicion. So
I have super hearing.
he's a lovely man. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah,
Thank
so handsome.
Handsome,
Mhm.
convivial.
Yes, absolutely convivial. Got a
Thank
cousin
you.
named Convivial.
That was lovely.
Hmm.
So you're gonna take the stuff and pack it up and move on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
thing there's one of my
yeah.
jumpsuits in here because I missed my pants.
Vomited on himself.
We all
Little
just
bit of
let our
pee,
clothing burn
little
with
bit
the
of
rest.
Might be safer that way.
When you open the
Almost
crate, I'm assuming, are you going to somebody's house, like getting in their garage and just like going through this shit?
Well,
I'm changing my band.
Well,
Yeah.
they would have provided you a house. I just like to pretend that Banksy was like, I can't live in a house if it doesn't have wheels.
A house alone ain't no home, you know.
Not unless I can drive it around.
That ain't no home.
So I got a ride here. I'm going to take the AIM van back with the robots.
Okay. Where are all of you going to have this go down?
Go to my seaside cottage here.
You live on like the edge of a pond, like a shitty pond, because it's Kansas,
It's a seaside cottage.
and but your house looks like a seaside cottage, and you've
There's
built
lots of sand around it.
you've built like a sandbank, and when you drive up to Al Jardin's house, all of his two like cans of garbage are filled with like Menards sandbag bags, like are overflowing out the side, like had to get fresh sand not too long ago because the coyotes keep shitting in it.
Yeah. I feel like it's in the shadows of the seaside cottage cheese factory. It defunct, long defunct.
All right. So you pull into Al Jardin's. You're in his garage with this tricked out AIM van. All of your equipment is present. In fact, most has been slightly.
Oh,
I must have been a fan.
it's creepy. He's got a lot of my hair.
Made like little voodoo dolls of them.
Yeah.
There is a list of other possible parties to be aware of. And they're your normal Oxon. Serpent Society. And I had two more. As well as a few other potential just I will give you name Kirby dice.
Name of an interested party. How many dice you guys want to spend on names?
Well, it'll be more than a name. It'll be information.
A dossier.
Yeah.
Let's start with 2.
So yeah, a
two.
couple would be safe.
2
Yeah.
sounds good. Yeah.
PT Dubs, while Ben's looking that up, $150 away from 9,000.
Whoa.
Nice.
Hey.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Bada bing.
The first one you pull up is for someone that you've never heard of, named a free agent. Start digging through his dossier. You all recognize the name Rock Rogers, who was a famous American football who was drummed out of the league for certain dancing. He has since gone on to be a criminal by stealing the equipment of one NFL Super.
Oh, he kicked my ass.
Super pro.
Football right up my legs as I was skating. Oh,
Oh,
And
the
also-
worst.
It also is suspected that he's been enhanced as well by the power broker. Much stronger.
All right. And do I get a sense from this dossier as to whether or not getting hit with a subway train would finish him off or just injure him severely?
The dossier says it would probably injure him.
It's in there specifically in there.
It just it lists his equivalency to like
susceptible to trains.
susceptible
It's got
to
this
pain.
like breakdown of like fantasy matchups of
Yeah.
like
The physical strength to press approximately 10 tons when
gonna have to be like a 5 car.
pretty strong. The next you pull up is someone named Dr. Weird. The only known encounter was him facing off with the entire Fantastic Four at one. He's done a lot of small robberies of mystic objects in the last 3 years, very quiet. He's assembled a group of thieves he refers to as his.
Ooh.
He claims to be from the. AIM refutes that any hypothesis about his existence from Reed Richards unfounded.
I'm pretty sure that's where my hand is.
What do you feel?
Nothing. It's a ghost hand.
Feels like a wet bag of sand.
Ooh.
Got really into the fifth dimension in the 70s, but then they sort of died off. Didn't play as many shows.
Want to spend any more dice?
I know, we're
I
saying
can count
two's
for one
company or
more.
three's company here, you
I
know,
mean-
like
What's the relevance to knowing this information?
It gives you a heads up of who you might be running into.
Ah.
Seems a little more important than
Maybe just one more?
one more dice.
One
One
more.
dice. Let it ride.
You see a picture and you all know who this person is. It's the rapper Mace. Except for
Welcome
now-
back.
Except for now he's got one big mace hand.
Oh no.
It says that his rap career fell off the earth and he needed money. So he had his arm surgically removed and he now has a giant vibranium mace.
Is it shaped
about
like a
this
dollar
guy?
sign?
He's a bad boy.
The S is a dollar sign in his.
Is he still a preacher? Well,
No, he's given that up. The only thing he's preaching now is crime.
That is the mace a big vibranium dollar sign?
No, but it's got him in between the spikes on them.
Sure, that makes sense. All right.
All of them.
Do Mace got the ladies?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He's a super criminal. He generally runs
Does he
with
spin hits from the 80s?
not anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
He runs around with a person called the Jester and Ms. Doll.
All right. That's good to know.
Anything else you guys want to do together?
I think I don't know. Anybody's got anything? Just suit up. Suit up. Is
Oh,
that
I
what
got
Montage.
You guys figure that out. I'm gonna get something to drink because I am so cotton mouth.
so
I'm gonna
thirsty?
hit the restroom real quick. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Just gonna have a short break then. Let's do it.
you just make small talk while everybody else is gone. You know what? One of my favorite corner pizza joints back in Brooklyn was called Al Jardine's.
Yeah. Best.
Yeah, is it your place?
No,
Did you
I'm
get-
more
did you
like
get
a
your name
West
from that?
Coast pizza type of guy, but I mean,
Yeah. Had a good-
really,
Yeah, made a good grandma slice there.
well, yeah, that checks out. I feel like my gear is just changing out of one Hawaiian shirt into another Hawaiian shirt,
It's reasonable.
and maybe like into whiter slacks.
Sure.
I
Yeah,
think whiter
How
slacks.
white can your slacks get?
you'd be surprised. You should have a role for that, like
Slacks.
white and even whiter slacks.
These are just good kind of like cabana, like canvas, like the real original board shorts. None of this
And very
hokey
like
crap.
and very like late retirement Bray Wyatt vibes from your
Yeah.
clothing. Like
I
once he
like
goes
it.
full Margaritaville. Like,
What
sorry,
about-
full Kokomo. Sorry.
Full
you
Coke.
know.
Yeah, don't say
No,
Margaritaville.
no.
That's
Let's not go Kokomo. That's
I do.
Al Jardine loves Kokomo. Kokomo.
Oh right, yeah.
You never want to go full Kokomo.
I feel like we should have focused more on like maintaining our secret identities in these meetings rather than just not using our powers. You know, like it feel like we're really bad at it, if I'm being honest. Like I keep saying the wrong name about myself, much less any of you.
When nobody knew us to begin with, though.
That's true. That's
speak for
true.
yourself.
Okay. Well, nobody knew me
Yeah.
Who was going to the Olympics?
except the orb. The orb knew me.
Hey, Douglas, have we gotten any donations?
Specifically for us? It's hard to tell unless someone says, I think. We're all listening to Doug, not forgetting that no one else can hear Doug talking. We're all just sitting here quiet.
Yeah, that'd be
Let's
fun.
do it for an update. Yeah, let's do it.
Hello, everybody. You can now hear me on the stream.
I have a watcher.
I'm just while we're waiting here, I'm going through the list of donations, seeing who's donated to people on this stream
Doug Watu.
since 5 o'clock. Killer Cassie donated $100 to James Wheeler at 524.
Ooh.
Let's see.
I saw that. I said hello in the chat. So I see you, Cassie.
Is Matthew W. David the Matt in this caller, or is it a different Matt?
No, this is Matt
Matt.
Lynn. Matthew
Lynn,
W.
okay.
David is our good friend who is going to be streaming his games all weekend at twitch.tv/Matthew W. David. One of our new
Okay.
recruits this year. We recruited 2 Matts this year.
All right,
I
awesome.
was confused because I am also Matthew David Lynn.
Ah. But not
So,
Matthew
at some
W. David. All right.
Weekend we'll have to fight. Yeah.
All right. Killer Cassie.
I'm into it.
Like Highlander, there can be a
Killer
No,
Cassie.
same
Oh
thing.
yeah, no, a bunch of. I mean, the wind is gonna blow, the lights will go out, Queen's gonna start playing. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
All right, let me get through the rest of these donations and you guys can get back to your fun. Killer Cassie, I had mentioned she had donated $100 to James, but she also donated only $25 to Nate and Warrior
Nate and me.
and Ben
And me.
Thank you.
and Cassandra. No wait, did
Look,
she?
Kelsey, if you're
Oh
out
yeah,
there,
is she the other Cassandra? Is that who?
She's
So
the other
okay,
Cassandra.
yeah, so she donated to everybody else too.
She's
You
spreading
did-
the wealth.
you didn't make it known if you wanted to be
Oh,
out there.
holding those in reserve.
I mean, she donated a whole lot, so I feel like she could get just about whatever she wants.
Yeah, she wants
Uh,
Galactus to help us.
You know what? It'd be great. This isn't your game. This is my game. You donated to me.
Just giving her advice.
So when you
This
run your
game has
game,
rules.
when you run your game tomorrow, you can run it all willy nilly.
Oh.
I did not add anything in the game menu for people to alter my game because I struggle with that. They can alter their characters, but not my game.
And the last
She hit us
donation
all-
is
She hit it all where it counts. She hurt us fiscally.
the last donation was $100 to Nate from Nate's mom and dad.
Oh,
Aw, thanks, Nate, mom and dad.
And that is it for everyone in the stream.
Real nice people.
Woo!
we are currently ranked 77th in the country.
Dang, look at us.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice.
About where we that's about where we appear on the supervillain rankings too. In the low 70s.
How about that? How about that?
Draft level.
Wild. All right.
Draft level.
Are we? Man,
I also lived in the lowest 70s in Manhattan for a little while.
I lived in the lower 70s.
In the later 70s, I lived in the lowest.
I
70s.
dated a woman in the 70s.
well, in your bio, it did say I love fast cars and slow women.
Yeah, that was
Fast
Janine.
cars and slow women.
But I like that.
Never really made it out of the 70s.
Nope. Seen her? Wait till
I
we
should-
suit up.
I should have set this damn game in this.
Get
Is it
subways in the
not?
70s.
70s Marvel. As
I
you
feel
guys-
like with the way we all talk and outside of, like, if you literally just change Tiny Dancer from 1996 Olympics to 1976 Olympics, we could pretty much all be from the 70s.
Yeah, no, we'd be getting Sweet Christmas in the face pretty quick.
you would all
I
make
think I think that we have to change the rating on our channel if we're getting Sweet Christmas.
I didn't define it. You would have to ask Mr. Cage what he means by that.
No, I think you'd have to ask Miss Jessica Jones
See, I think
Or
not in the
Danny Rand.
70s.
or Danny Rand.
Not in the 70s. He just sweet Christmas to everybody. I mean, one time Dr. Doom owed him $20.
Doom, where's my money,
Yeah,
honey?
and he went all the way to Latveria to get that $20.
Hey,
He
It's about the principle.
borrowed a jet.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's one of my favorite Luke Cage appearances
it's so
ever.
good.
Get me my money. All right. So we
Right.
montage our way to the day of convoy. Banksy, what's in your montage?
Hey, are
in
we
my
talking
montage,
Big old convoy, like Convoy the villain.
No. Not this
Oh.
time.
I thought you were giving what's one for free for spending all that Kirby crap. I didn't know.
in my montage, it's mostly me sort of twiddling my thumbs and catching up on what happened at that board meeting I missed, and then suiting up in my outfit, which is the same outfit as the F train outfit, but it's green because American Express. Still got the black stripe down. It conveys a slightly different meaning now, but you know.
Anything you want to do in your montage?
I don't really need to like prepare anything. I just make a train appear like instantaneously if I need to. So there's not a lot to like augment or prepare for. I suppose if everyone else is busy, I will also use my "you ain't got no trains here" power, sort of around around Seaside Cottage, just in case.
You find more tracks for old, abandoned, feeling like you could definitely have a full loop.
Yeah,
This
it's gonna happen here.
fills you with brainly mind.
Perfect.
Don, what are you doing with your montage?
Trying to wedge into my stuff. Uh,
I love that a lot of
Oiling
this is
up my
about
skate.
like the clothing.
yeah, oiling up my skates and my legs, and trying to get the fireworks that I bought into the boombox launcher without exploding anything.
Don, do you have anything interesting to make you roll for that?
I mean, you tell me.
No, I think you're good.
It's not my boombox.
No, it's I'll say you managed to get him in.
I just to figure it out. I mean, Jack Flag wasn't bright. I probably could do it.
Like, I got this. Giuseppe, I'm sorry, Walter Cronkite, what are you doing for your montage?
First I'm putting on my overalls and I'm throwing away my poopy clothing, but I give it a good smell before I throw it away. And I kind of go, like I'm remembering something sweet. And then it cuts to me. I'm filling up the van and I smell the nozzle of the hose. And then it cuts hard cut to me, then sticking the hose between my legs and looking like that. Huh? Then the last shot of the montage is me looking up directly at the sun and going, ah.
All right. So Giuseppe, you get one free extra dice on your next roll. That is something else. All right. Al Jardine, what are you doing, my friend?
My montage is a lot of very strange noises and pieces of music and like sand flying everywhere, and you see my unshirted chest. I unbutton the 2 buttons that I have buttoned and throw off my my other Hawaiian print shirt, and then you see the kind of dirty pants fall to the ground, and then you see clean white pants, clam diggers getting pulled up, and you see me put on a clean, like more vibrant beach shirt, and I button only 1 button, and then you see me pull a single loop through belt tight, and then I roll up the bottom of my clam diggers twice, and you see me take my pockets, which are untucked, and tuck them in, and like pull out 2 handfuls of sand, and then you see me reach down and pick up a shovel, and then reach down and pick up a pail, and then you see me like this, and then you see them sitting on top of a piano, and I'm sitting there, and there's sand on the bottom, and I'm playing like I've been playing the music the whole time. The montage is going.
Are you wearing like a hemp rope looped through a sand dollar necklace?
I'm gonna say no, but my hair is much more bowl cut at this point. Like, as this has been happening, my hair has been getting progressively more and more bowl shaped. At this point, it's pretty vibrant. I'm not going to lie.
That's the secret. You're always modeling.
Yes, I think yes.
Okay. Tiny Dancer, what you doing with your time? What's your montage?
You know, I don't have any tech or anything, so my montage is just a bunch of clips of me hanging up my outfit and then using my wind to like air it out. Don't know where it's been. And then enjoying the little sand beach while I'm doing it, sticking my toes in, reading a magazine, drinking some champagne. Casual.
Real casual baller move.
Casual.
Palmer stud strip.
All right.
What
so
are you in your invisible hand up to?
I start making suits for everyone, and then I throw them away because no one's going to wear them. And then I will fix up suit and tie, get all the sand out. I'll ask Tiny Dancer for some help with some air, get some airflow going.
I could do that.
So I will fix those up, and then I will make a device that we can put in front of the convoy to kind of stop the lead truck. Something with spikes, I guess you would say, a strip of some sort. Unfortunately, someone may point out it's a stud strip.
It's a stud strip.
Yeah, that was unintentional.
Oh, okay. You should patent that. You'd probably make a lot more money that way.
Oh God, that's beautiful.
Maybe I'll go straight and we're gonna knock this place over. And then I'm going to have suit and tie pull out the little guns that they had and then try to mock up some more in case we need those.
Yep. It's AIM tech. It's not overly difficult. It's just a matter of you don't have the.
I always have the part.
Oh, is that one of your abilities?
Yeah, that's my thing. I can make things out of anything. That's why they called me MacGyver, and I didn't like it.
roll me 3 dice. Give me my budget is none of them.
Oh, well, I rolled a 1, but I also rolled 2 6s, so that's a 13.
A couple months ago, a bunch of items from a Radio Shack fell off the back of a truck, and you were able to scoop them up. You've got enough to make 3 guns that might work or 1 gun that will work.
Let's go with 3. We'll spread the love.
And by might work, by saying might work, I mean they might explode.
I have a ghost hand. It's fine.
Okay, fair.
Not a problem.
Ghost arm or a ghost torso. You might.
All right. So, what did you come to consensus as far as your plan? Are you going to hit the truck?
Well, as part of my montage, I also would have somehow found like a New York style hot dog cart and gotten like a hot dog. Like, I don't know how it was there. Yeah. Juice is with me.
Secondary mutation.
You got those little blue cups of coffee with the Greek writing on them, and with like very Law and Order like cutscene.
There's like a school lemonade stand down the road, but somehow they have those things just.
This is why I come to your lemonade stand.
Yeah.
And then it pans back.
Mr. Denuzio.
Hey, you're welcome.
And it pans back to me, and I'm just like rolling an upright piano down the street, going bum 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 bum.
So, what did you decide on your plan?
Oh,
we still have to have a plan. Oh.
So that thing you're doing, what is it? Oh no! Wait! Hold on, we got some more montage.
So then,
at least another hour of montage, man. Slow down. Rap level super.
Yeah. So
do we want to hit the truck, or do we want to try and wait for somebody else to do it and take it off?
What's the raft level move here, Al?
Oh, we wait.
I feel like we let someone else do the hard work.
All right.
Yeah, listen, like you don't make it first. You let them make it, and then you respond to it, and you make it better. You make it so good that they hate themselves for not creating, pet sounds. And then right, and then they're like, we have to make Abbey Road, or we will be experimental. We're gonna go get on a bus. We're gonna drive across the country, and we're gonna have all these hangers on. Listen, okay, like you let them do something mediocre first, and then you do something amazing, and then they do something mediocre to follow it up. Meanwhile, we're at doing vault level shit for our new boss, and we don't have we we've shit out everything or puked it out, juice, whatever end you want to get out of. But I think we just wait, hit them hard, vault level, and then yeah.
I mean, all right, sure. That seems okay. How do we like find the truck though?
That's a good question.
Is that
You
not
know,
in the
like we
dossier?
got to know where it is if we're gonna be like in wait or whatever, right? Like
Gonna
we gotta-
drive through town at noon. High noon.
Is there more than one road in town?
No, it's
Probably
a
not.
tiny town. Again, Cassandra, you've been to where I grew up.
Route 65. And that's
I've seen the ATM you've peed on.
That was in a different town.
Oh, sorry, that's right.
Thank you for sharing that with America.
we're gonna withdraw cash from the
And the
smelly
wide
ATM
world.
on our
Hey,
way.
it's not just America. We have people watching from all over the world.
Yeah, I just
You
said that.
would
and
tell
from
that story to
worldwide.
anybody.
That's right. I
I've never heard
did.
that story.
It wasn't a secret story.
It was in college. I used to PWG it, and I then got rid of some of my liquid waste on an ATM.
All right. Well,
Folks, not an imaginary.
That's
No.
quite a
I am sure
deposit.
there's a fair amount of people who have done that.
talk about using your
People are
PIN
worried
number.
about me walking into places with no shoes, but the editor in chief is making P deposits at the ATM.
Hey.
Now, who should be in jail, and
Hey.
who should be doing vault level stuff?
Banker.
That was
Hey.
college level editor in chief. You don't
Yeah.
things happen. You
Isn't
just don't
vault level
question that.
stuff, jail stuff anyway.
You don't
so-
become editor in chief by pissing
Hey.
out as an intern.
Hey, Excelsior, you some bitches. Let's get back to the game.
I'm trying here. I'm working on it. I'm trying.
So, what would you guys like to do? If you're not going to attack,
Trying to keep this thing on schedule, if you know what I mean.
oh,
It's the
Man.
trains. It's about
Sit down.
trains.
So we know where it's coming from. We know where it's going.
Mhm.
Is there a way to? We should set an ambush.
Does this AIM
Absolutely.
van that we have any like disguise capabilities? Can it like holographically turn itself into an ice cream truck or something?
Does it fly?
no.
Can we go push some buttons and see what happens?
Yes, please do that.
Are those
You-
are they labeled?
You do know somebody who had a flying van.
That's true, we do.
I don't think they're going to be using it.
Do we know where he lived?
I'm pretty sure you could figure it out.
We
It's
could
a
have two
small town.
vans. We could have two vans.
It's a 2-van assault.
Yeah.
One by ground, one by air.
No, you'll have one in the front, and then when it stops it, you have one that comes behind. Sandwich it.
Well, but we're gonna
You're gonna Eiffel Tower the convoy.
waiting
Wow.
for somebody else to rob the van.
I was not gonna put it like that.
I feel like we should just steal the flying van, follow the other van at a distance from the air, wait for whoever's gonna steal the stuff to steal the stuff, and then we beat them up.
They've got a truck. So this is like a Project Pegasus 3-truck convoy.
Oh yeah.
Like a semi truck or
Sure.
a big
Yeah.
truck.
No,
It's just a pickup truck.
It is. That's all they can afford.
Could
in
be.
this area.
Single L
It's
Camino.
just, it's just 3 Toyota Tacomas.
Yeah.
coming
Could
down.
be.
Or 4.5. You could probably pick those up, man.
All right.
No, like literally pick them up. Like there's
Yeah.
6 of us. We're
Yeah.
vault level. We could do this.
You gonna pick up a truck?
No, I said or Pintos, 5 Pintos, 4.5.
Oh, you're gonna pick up a Pinto. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
or
oh,
Geometros,
Or-
whatever we
or-
ordered. I'm just saying, there's
our,
6.
our little Datsun trucks. They were light.
Yeah.
I could
We're
probably
like-
do that with some air. It'd be fine.
Sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm cool with like this air van assault and wait situation. Wait and assault.
Wait and assault. Yeah, you got
Wait and assault. Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's we're building a plan. You know.
Did you see the
This is-
little?
we're
Did you see
just-
the little call-in,
just-
Ben?
we're just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So
No bad ideas.
Colin
No.
vomit.
Safe space.
all right. I like the wait and assault from the air in a van. Plan.
One van or two vans?
We have. Have we established that we actually have a second van?
Red van or
We
blue van?
Could get to the second van, I believe, can't we?
Currently have a single van.
Well, I have a
Ah!
van as well.
I don't know his name.
I mean, I have a van, but I'm not using it in this plan because it's my house.
But we know where we can get a second van, right?
Do we have time to go get a second van?
Do we really need a second van? Are we just gilding the lily here with a second
Never
van?
hurts. Because see, if you put us all in one van and they attack the one van, we're all gonna get attacked at one time.
We're all going to get attacked at one time anyway. That's how these
Conspicuous.
things work.
It's a Woody and it's got surfboards on the top. But if we need a second van.
Hey, come on, go Robin with me. The other van, in its defense, does fly.
That's true.
I feel like we should have two.
All right, I will.
Couldn't hurt.
Let's go Henshin now. Everybody's learning how.
I can skate over, grab the other van, and meet you guys back here.
Probably faster than everyone else. Although I
That's true.
technically can fly, by the way. I forgot.
Yeah,
You wanna go?
Look a lot better doing it.
You want to go fly and skate over to the new van?
Could do that.
A partner up? I'll stay here. Have another hot dog.
Hey, Walter Cronkite, what's your son's name?
Killian.
Killian? Okay, he came by and waved, so I was like, I don't know his name though.
He's like, I saw your face. I was like, oh,
It's cute.
Super cute.
Can you fly somebody else with your air powers?
I mean, I could probably get you in the air for a while. I don't know how long.
Don't worry about me. We might want to
Oh.
bring a mechanic.
Oh. I could probably get him in the air for a little bit, but I don't know if I'm strong enough to carry someone while I'm flying.
Okay, so he waits.
You could roll for it.
I could try to make a jetpack.
Will it explode if you make it?
I mean, I hope not.
I'm just saying,
They usually don't.
from a logistics point of view,
Usually.
that's less than ideal.
yeah.
I mean, if you want to do that, Renaissance man, roll some dice, son.
All right.
Roll
So
roll 3 dice.
well, I was going to roll. You need it how soon? But I suppose it's a budget, so that's fair. Not as good as the other roll. That's an 8.
Yeah, you look at it and you go, whew. So it's powered by this propane tank from my neighbor's grill. I can't promise without testing that it won't explode in midair, but I mean, it'll definitely work for a couple blocks.
Okay, what if we pull?
I mean, it's kind of a flying bomb.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's hold on to the flying bomb. We might want to use it later.
Yeah.
We'll just go get the van and come back here.
Yeah, you should just go
Yeah.
get the van. That
We'll
seems
just
way
go
easier.
get it and bring
Just
it back.
go
It'll
get
be
it,
fine.
Good ground travel.
What's this with a bomb?
It's a whole thing with a jetpack and a bomb and a ghost hand.
Check this out. I can throw a wrench. Or a hammer.
handy.
Or a
I
screwdriver.
like it. I like this guy.
All right, so Tiny Dancer and Roller Devil, you end up at Agent Avery's home. You notice that the front door is slightly ajar.
And
The garage door is shut.
can I use air in the air tonight to determine if there's movement from people around?
No, there's no move. Yeah, you can check.
No, there's no movement. Yes, you can.
10.
Yeah, it's no movement.
So I could safely assume that maybe the door open is what's his face eating the guy earlier.
He did heavily imply.
Yeah, it is heavily implied.
Okay.
Are
Not
you
the
going,
subtle man.
are you going
In the
in?
house?
Hmm?
Is there an alarm system on the house?
The door's open though.
Yeah, the front door is slightly.
Doesn't mean there's not like a, cross this beam and something blows up kind of.
Is there any visible power? I know one of his powers is to just wipe out power. But I don't know how long is that.
Metagame Matt just totally using the Marvel handbook.
I mean, I kind of want to go in the house and see if there's anything else cool we need, but I'm afraid of getting blown up.
So Roller Devil says all that about, like, hey, I know the blackout can do all these things. Then he looks, oh, also the electricity's.
I'm going to take my bucket of sand and I'm going to roll for Amelia Earhart and have her walk in sand form and look around for it.
Oh, did you go with?
Did I not go with?
Only two of them went, but you can say you went with.
I just assumed that I was like, we were hanging back.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, do the Amelia
I
Earhart.
don't want to go in. I want like Amelia Earhart to like walk from.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't want to go inside.
Try to get Amelia going.
Yeah.
Ramp that sand magic up, baby.
And
you get your hands ready. Sing a little song from your heart.
Yeah.
Move the shovel. Amelia Earhart's ghost crawls out of the sand, brushes herself off a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, this is terrible. It smells awful here."
it does.
What?
There's a whole bunch of airplane peanuts in that building over there. So I just want you to go and let me know what else is in there besides a lot of airplane peanuts.
Damn you for knowing my weakness, Wilson Bryan. And she trots off and makes
You can
her
call
way
me
in.
Al.
You hear her go, "There's no peanuts in here. There's bodies."
Check their pockets.
Oh my gosh, I think that donation put us over 9,000.
Hey.
No peanuts. Why?
They must have eaten them all. We got a hot tip. There was peanuts in there.
She comes walking out very upset.
I thought of you. I only thought of you.
I just wanted the peanuts. You know how much I love them, how much they bring me joy, make me think of my time alive when I would fly. And she disappears into the sand.
Did you ask her if she saw anyone at least?
Yeah, she said there was a bunch of bodies.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's make sure.
Yeah, but they didn't have any peanuts.
I got distracted by the peanuts.
I mean, odds are you get enough people together, somebody's going to have peanuts. We have not had good luck, Amelia and I.
Peanuts are a wholesome.
No.
So are you going into the home?
Sure.
Roller Devil, you make your way into the home. And you do see 3 dead.
Oh.
New dead, old dead.
Probably a day old. It's a little stanky in there. It looks like they were sitting down to dinner.
And make sure we're upwind of them all the time.
Nice, thank you.
It's very easy thing to do. Just a little bit of wind.
There is a set of van keys. Garage door.
Stick it.
All right. Is there anything else even remotely interesting, noticeable, whatever? I mean, Blackout said he had a shrine to us. I'm curious if he has any other interesting stuff here.
There is an office, and there you can see where these things are. Pictures of other like superheroes. There's a pegboard with like information on it as far as like things that were in the area, as well as little newspaper clippings of good things that all of you had done in the community. So there's a whole bunch about Banksy. Homeless man attempts to bring public transportation to the area.
Home with wheels. It's the best kind of home.
Is it like a van or is it like a VW bus?
Yeah, it's probably like a VW bus.
Okay.
Like,
so it is kind of like a home.
Like converted. Like it's converted. It's got like a bed and stuff.
You're not just living in like.
No, I'm not in like a Aerostar or something. Yeah. I'm not like.
Fair. Just thought I would ask.
It's a nice converted van.
Do any of the 3 of you have any type of way to check for?
No, my powers do not involve any of that.
I mean, I have my situational awareness about if I can sense something in the air or someone moving.
You make that roll.
Okay. 2 dice. 10. Oh.
There is definitely a spot where there's airflow, but it's a wall.
It's coming from a wall, like not a vent.
No, there's no vent.
Hey guys, I think we have a secret door. Feeling some air come out of here.
Could I use my key Largo to open it? For rolling for Come On Pretty Mama?
Yeah, let's see. You were making a like a weird like key out of sand, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, metaphysical sort of.
Key Largo, Montego. Why don't we go through the secret door? 7.
You're trying to find a key hole with your sand key.
I'm using a crackle.
Okay, use that crackle, son.
Went behind.
We lost it.
It went behind. No, it went behind it. Like I put a spin on it, and it like bounced and went behind my laptop, and it's a 6, baby. Oh.
So you're moving. You can't find a keyhole, but then your sand key, turns into a crowbar, slides in, and crushes a hold where you can get your hand in there.
Hey guys. So fault level.
It looks like some type of personal armory.
Oh, cool.
Take everything I get my hands on.
Are there?
Well, I'm gonna make sure there's no traps first.
See that roll?
My situational awareness roll.
Yep.
Not so as good. A 6.
Sure looks good to you.
I love it when you say it that way.
So Tiny Dancer says it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I can tell, it looks okay.
I walk in, check that. Fault level.
You walk in and you notice just as you walk through it that there is a grid of like laser lights and a looks like some sort of see-through material drops around. Almost like like you've been bottled.
Oof. And if I had a Canadian dollar for every time this happened to me, we'd all be rich.
You have 10 Canadian dollars.
Solid tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tube. What did I say? A bottle? Yeah. Tube.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean either or. So no kind of accessible, visible machinery or anything in the ceiling or floor or anything.
Nope.
Well, shit.
Is there there's gotta be something
of emotion.
There's gotta be like a book or a magazine or a lamp nearby, right?
Back in the living room, yeah.
I wanna go grab whatever is nearest and I want to throw it in and see if it happens to that as well.
Well, we're stuck inside of it, aren't we?
Must be some
No,
less.
no.
We haven't gone in yet.
Okay.
We haven't gone in yet.
Only Beach Boys stuck
reading
inside of it.
material. What if I'm stuck in here?
I want to see if anything if it's more tubes or other things happening if things go in the room.
That tube takes up the whole hallway.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we have to get him out of the tube.
Yes. I mean, I guess my legs are vibranium. I'm just gonna try and a robot, so I'm just gonna kick it.
Kick it. Do it.
Yes.
Kick it.
Are you gonna lay on your back and just stomp on it like you're doing like your jazzercise exercises?
Yeah, hell yeah. What's my difficulty there?
Just roll your dice.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what that would fall under here. Tell me.
You got to tell me, man.
Ah.
Hey, man.
Which power is it?
I mean, they're robot legs. I'm not doing anything special with them, I guess.
You're kind of stomping like you would be running. I would
Yeah.
just,
So I guess I'd call that whoa.
yeah, okay. I'm down with it.
All right. So that'll be 13.
You lie flat on your back on the ground, and you hear the whir of the mechanics in your vibranium legs, and you start pounding into this material. It doesn't take long before it starts to crack. And then a little bit longer, and you start punching your legs and start crack all the way up.
All right, cool.
Punch enough to where he can get out.
Yeah, Beach Boy, you're able to get out of it. It's a pretty big hole now.
Thank you for calling me by my non-copyrighted name, because listen, I'm not born in this dimension known as Beach Boy. I had that copyright in my dimension.
Yeah.
Norman Osborne had no right.
Single
No
boy,
right.
not plural.
Beach Boy, singular. You don't see other people walk around here with this hair, do you? No, just me.
Are you going to try to get through the other side, or what?
Fault level. Yeah, I'm going to take out pocket sand and I'm going to throw it and see what it kind of like dusts out for the rest of the lasers.
Yep.
Pocket.
Go ahead.
Roll to 1.
You throw pocket sand, they hit the other side of the tube and just fall to the ground.
It's all clear, guys. Come on. I'm just going to keep walking.
You hit the other side of the tube.
There's still part of a tube there.
Yeah, he only cleared the one side so he could get out.
Cracked it, yeah.
I guess I'll try. I mean,
I thought.
I was successful at kicking through the one side, so I guess I'll try and kick through the other.
Try it again, Roller Devil.
All right.
You got this.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Meanwhile,
Banksy, Giuseppe, Renaissance Man, what are you doing?
What?
Man, they're taking a long time.
They have been gone a while.
Yeah, I mean, they're just picking up a van. What do they do? Go to McDonald's or something? Like, it's trying to run a time schedule here. Time schedules are important. People don't value the importance of a time schedule as much as they should.
It's true.
From the kitchen, you hear a "damn it," and I throw a sandwich into the room. I'm like, it's full of sand.
Well, I mean, it's a sandwich. What do you want from it?
Yeah, like he loves that joke a lot.
Like,
It's important to him.
these
You remember
puns.
from the meetings.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, it's terrible. It's disappointing on like a soul
I
killing.
want to have a ham sandwich and a chicken.
We can go get another hot dog from that kid.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
I feel like where are we at on the time schedule? Like,
they need to get back relatively soon.
so like we gotta like hard. We got all American Express is like
You can always
look,
take
we got a hard time schedule. Like we gotta go with or without him by 11:57, or we
like
miss.
it is close to 11:57. You can take the AIM van if you want.
Yeah, we got to go.
Yeah, let's just drive over there.
Yeah.
We got to go. They'll meet us there. They know if they surely if they get into some kind of like danger or trouble, they'll page us.
Right. To the juice mobile.
So you get over there and
Shotgun.
You get out of the vehicle. You walk around. What are you doing?
I don't know how to drive this thing.
Are you
shotgun?
Are you casing the joint?
The van?
No, not the van. Over where the road goes through town.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna drive by it like slow, like going like 10 miles an hour. The whole time I'm like nonchalant.
No one knows. We're just slow.
Banksy, you see
Tourists.
walking along the street, see Jacqueline Barse.
Oh.
She looks like she's measuring the road.
Oh. Be like, hey, let me get out of the van real quick. Like you keep going real slow. I'll just jog and catch you.
All right, I'll pull over.
And he'll get out and he'll walk up to Jack and be like, "Oh, hey there. Saw you measuring the street, which is a unique way to spend your afternoon. I just wanted to say I'm sorry that I had to cancel on Olive Garden trip yesterday, but hoping we can reschedule that soon. Do you need help measuring this road?"
Well, I was just thinking. I mean, I apologize. It really forwarded me that. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I'm being helpful here. I'm being chipper and upbeat. So taking the wrong cues. It feels like I don't know. Maybe I'm giving off the wrong. I don't know. Like I just wanted to see if I could help you with this task.
American Express, can you make a credit check?
You get an extra free dice here next round. That was beautiful. So she just looks kind of like flustered, and you see across the road another member of the, also someone on the council, see a Mr. Phillips Phil, and he's like, "What is going wrong? Can't you just measure? Jeez."
Hey,
I mean, you
Phil,
competent women, I swear to
Phil,
God.
Phil,
Homeless
shut up.
guy.
I'm not
Listen,
homeless.
This is town business.
It's a Class C domicile.
Well, if I have my
Maybe
way,
you should know your municipal code a little bit better.
maybe if
Bill?
I have my way when I'm elected mayor,
Ain't gonna happen. Bill, you ain't got the
I'll
votes.
get
You know this.
transients like you out of this town. This town used to be a great place to live.
Transients. I've lived here for like 3 years or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
In your stinking van.
Does not stink.
Driving and he stops and he
I
goes,
Febreze my van regularly.
he stops and he goes, he looks over at the van and he sees Walter Cronkite. And he's like, "Hey,
What?
hey, you missed my pool cleaning. You lazy son of a, you know what? My pool has cicadas in it and they're still there because
I'm rolling up the window. It's a hand
didn't
crank.
show up."
Oh wow, Phil! You know what actually is a violation of municipal code? Cicadas in your pool. It's a problem. You just admitted it. I'm going to bring this up at the next meeting.
I'm sorry. People who are important in this town who try to bring about meaningful changes, we're talking.
Phil, no one's important in this town.
Not dirty new millennium hobos. So you should just
That was a great.
walk on.
I'm helping Jacqueline here measure the street. Like, what do
She
you-
looks like
what do you
a
do?
shrinking mouse, like she's not sure what to do.
You're
and
doing great.
She stops and she kind of walks over and there's no way for a current member and a future member, the Parks Department board, to act in public. Extremely, he just stomps away. And she's like, "I am so sorry. Person is the worst."
He is the worst.
You guys are standing in the middle of the street.
Yeah, I'll help you with that.
I would definitely.
Great.
Also, you know Walter Cronkite?
Oh yeah. Walter's a great guy. Super nice.
Yeah, he totally helped Julie fix the dead raccoon problem in her pool.
He's very good with dead raccoons.
There was so much hair.
You got a dead raccoon. Ain't nobody better at ass than Walter.
I didn't even know a raccoon had that many bones inside the body.
Well, there's a lot of raccoons with extra bones here on account of the chemical runoff from the old Seaside Cottage cheese factory.
I knew they had bones, like a lot, but so many tiny bones.
Yeah. Because you think you grow up and you get those like illustrated books or you watch a cartoon and bones are like large, but they're really like much more segmented than you think. So like what you normally think of as like one bone is usually like 6. very
I
confusing.
mean, I told Julie she should take all the bones and mess over to Jethro Pohl, his taxidermist business.
Sure.
It booms because of the highway going. I
Right.
figure, it'd be kind of cool just to have a raccoon statue.
Yeah.
And I just told you how I wanted a dead raccoon statue.
No, it's cool. It's fine. American tourists on road trips love taxidermy. We all know this. It's not a secret. You don't have to be embarrassed for who you are. But why we should probably. Why are you measuring the road? I don't remember hearing about this at the council meeting, so I'm just curious.
I think that we have enough room to potentially put in some type of transit system.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Maybe for tourism's sake, trolley car.
I like a trolley car.
I thought you might, but I wasn't sure whether to ask or not. Back at the house. Because Warrior and I can go at that like all day long, baby.
I had rolled a 15, so that was more than the other time. I'm assuming
you smashed this. You're like, oh yeah, I can totally. This is not a problem. And there's a couple S.H.I.E.L.D. issue jetpacks. There's a couple laser rifles. There is a power dampener, which it's if you put it on someone, it will at least slow their powers and won't completely.
What?
Wow.
Dampener? Like, come on.
I got it.
Yeah.
Is there like
I'm not there.
A duffel bag or a public radio tote or something upstairs where you just throw all this
carry it all in?
There is a public radio tote. So astutely you recognize when you came in because you're like, I almost gave them last year.
Always one around.
Always almost. I consider it.
Well, right. Let's take it.
Grab
K2 KTWV,
That's a tote bag of holding. Putting stuff in.
I like it.
Okay. So you load up. You guys go into the garage. You see the wonder and beauty that is this van, this minivan.
Gorgeous.
Beep beep. The door opens on its own. Magnificent. And you get in, and the dash looks like a normal van dash.
Clean, crisp, such as baby halls.
I mean, we're sure this is a special van, right? And not like a basic van.
This is the van we saw fly away yesterday.
It is. The van you saw fly away.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
All right. So maybe we just, do we? Yeah, I think we're getting tight on time. Maybe we just drive it over there and worry about the flying.
Yeah. Well, we'll be inconspicuous to start, so
Yeah. Save the. You got jetpacks and laser guns now. We're
okay.
No. This is a safe space.
I don't want to gum up the works.
Dude.
No, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Thinking if I was able to coax that wall open, maybe I could coax this little deuce coupe into a little deuce scoop. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't been. It's sand, so it's hard to tell. It's not very defined, and I'm no expert. Is that Amelia Earhart you keep talking to?
She's one of the people that I commune with. Yes, absolutely.
She might know how to fly the van.
Roller, you little devil. Amelia Earhart with the
S.W.O.R.D. How far she flies it, but
not animal.
Oh man, I rolled bad. Well, that's not terrible. 4, 7,
You
12.
have you remember you have an extra dice too.
That was with the extra dice.
Oh.
Just give her direction. She'll be fine.
Think I might fly outside the van. Surveillance. I'm doing surveillance. I'm just gonna make sure we're not being followed.
Hey, it's 7:40. I'm going to use another Kirby crackle. We still
There
have
you go,
13.
baby.
What are we doing? Yeah.
There you go, baby.
There's another one. Add a 5 to that. 17.
Oh, yeah.
You stir the sand out, like crawling out of a grave.
Yeah.
Amelia Earnhardt. Amelia Earnhardt.
Oh, no. Worse.
Familiar.
I just got super.
Senior's great grandmother.
Yeah, I just got super southern and called her Amelia Earnhardt.
No right turns allowed.
Oh my God. Wow.
CERN spirits. How goosebumps.
Ah,
If there wasn't already a name to this session, we'd have to call it planes, trains, and automobiles.
yeah. Amelia Earhart climbs her way out of your pail. And
Yes.
she goes, again?
All right. There's no peanuts here, but you've been waiting to fly for a long time. And Don A over there made the suggestion, this baby flies. We've seen it fly, and if anybody can fly it, oh girl, it's you. And we're very far away from the Devil's Triangle. So just let's go crazy. Let's get this thing in the air.
Wilson, this is an automobile.
Yes, but maybe when you were here in this Earth that they couldn't fly, but this one can fly, and I know you could figure out how to fly it.
She turns and looks at Don, and she says, has he struck his head again?
I'm aware of. Well, he wasn't.
Has she kind of looks at him, but turns away, and she looks at him, and she goes, has he been?
I mean,
again.
I haven't been with him all day. Maybe.
I can't smell. Does he smell of cheap gin?
No, hey, I don't do gin. I take psychotropics, okay? I will freely admit to that. But listen, we have communed.
A little bit of the...
Yeah, and here, sometimes here. Hey, you know what?
The van does fly. I'll back him up on that. Whether you believe me or not.
She looks skeptically at you both.
Aviatrix woman ghost.
Oh, there he is.
Where are my peanuts?
They're waiting for us at our destination.
Are there peanuts in the kitchen?
Why doesn't he just buy peanuts and have them on him all the time?
Listen, I hadn't anticipated bribing my ghost sand girlfriend with peanuts when I started this adventure.
I'll run to the kitchen and see if there's any peanuts in the cupboards.
Should have bought some peanuts during your montage, man.
While they're trying to figure out how to get going, I'll go figure out if there's some
why
peanuts.
do you treat Wilson like one of your California girls?
Because I treat them all like California girls because I wish they all could be California girls. All right, Amelia? Damn it.
That's it. We broke Warrior.
Sorry, that was great. That was so...
Only took us over 2.5 hours.
Just the perfect amount of stupid.
Listen, you know where we are right now, Amelia?
In a garage.
We're not far from where you were born in Kansas, okay?
You're so abusive to Amelia.
How would you like to fly over your hometown and give all those people in Atchison the big FU for thinking that you could never be the one to fly transatlantic, huh? Or you couldn't be the first woman to get out there and, okay, all those people,
first woman to fly
at you look down the flying van at them.
She looks at you.
She's really from Kansas.
I know she is.
Okay.
She takes a handful of peanuts from Tiny Dancer and she puts them in her ghostly mouth, and they fall through onto the seat. She goes, yes, I would like to prove the world just how amazing I am. Once again, he reaches in to the steering wheel. The vehicle turns on and you go flying out of the garage door, breaking it. And the wheels turn in and you fly up into the sky. Tiny Dancer, you're set there. You're watching this happen. You've got like a little bit of peanuts left in your hand.
Damn it, warrior.
Okay, I'm gonna go fly now.
You take off. Walter, Phillips Phil is knocking on your window now, very angry. He's shaking a fist. And he's real pissed about you missing his last 2 pool appointments. Terry said he was going to do them for you, but I mean, Terry's also, he's never met a dirty 30 he didn't like. That's a 30 pack of Bush, you asshole.
That sounded very dirty.
Yeah.
That sounded very dirty.
He'd rather have the dirty 30 than play Edward 40 hands.
Yeah.
Roll
40s
the
are
window down.
40s are expensive because they've made of glass.
Yeah, that's true.
Mike, you talking to me?
He's just bright red. He's like, who else would I be talking to?
Talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
I say, I guess it's hammer time then. And I roll to bludgeon him in the face with my hammer.
So he's walking slowly along the van as I'm driving.
Yes, banging on the window. This guy is pissed off.
Just pissed off.
And we'll go with bada bing. Yeah, I do. Oh, 13.
He looks down and he starts to say, what are you doing with that hammer? And he doesn't finish it. And he all of a sudden just falls to the ground with a giant hammer spot in you're not sure if you killed him or not, but he's not giving up. And one of his legs continues just to twitch.
Who's sitting next to me in the van right now?
I'm driving.
Palmer Stud Strip.
Oh, all right. So I look at you and my eye twitches a bit. I'm like, I forgot my pills. I'm better.
Do we need to do something about that?
Oh, yeah, 1 second. I go out and grab him by the and I drag him. I'm like, stop the van.
Well, I stopped the van, yes.
Palmer, you stop the van, and in your rearview mirror, you see 3 black semi trucks coming up.
Oh, it's time.
Throw the body in the middle of the street. They got to stop for it.
I see the trucks too.
You do, just as Jacqueline Barr says, oh my God, what happened to Philip?
I point a bloody hammer. I'm like, lady, I haven't had my meds today. You cool it.
Walter Cronkite, what have you done?
Making the news happen, baby.
She grabs Banksy around the arm, just scared half to death.
Wow. Can I roll can I roll pigeons on the tracks to overcome this complicated obstacle in the most straightforward fashion possible?
Please do so.
All right. That's 13.
Yeah, tell me what you want to do.
So I want to just kind of like remember like everything that's been going on, and so I want to like take like I want to like sort of like disengage my arm, and then like take her like measuring tape and be like bada bing bada boom, like measure the street, be like it's this, like write it down real quick, be like you should go. You've always hated Phil, and you know Phil had this coming. So what you got to do is you should just head on down to back to the community center, to turn in this important transit data and take all the credit for it yourself.
Would you come with me and make sure I get there okay? Because Walter Cronkite just attacked Phil about this time the first truck stops.
I told you it'd work.
There's all this stuff going on.
Yeah, look.
Driver's door opens.
Gotta go.
And a massive human being in a blue jumpsuit with yellow boots, yellow belt, and a giant razorback head with his face sticking out of the middle of it gets out and he goes, what in the hell is going on?
Look, you can't stay around when there's a pig man on the road. You got to get out of here.
I ain't a pig man. I'm a bona fide superhero working for S.H.I.E.L.D. and Project Pegasus, and y'all are in the way of this here convoy. Oh, my name is Razorback. I'm sorry. Is that
Razorback.
guy dead?
Excuse me.
He points to Phil.
He might be.
Is that guy dead?
Sand.
I don't know. I don't know that guy.
Did that
Might
guy
need
just
your
hit
help.
You
that
gotta
guy
go.
with the hammer?
Yeah, Ben.
No.
No, I didn't do
I'm
it.
gonna,
Why don't you bend over and look at him?
Like I'm gonna like lead Jacqueline over and be like, you gotta go. This is gonna get bad.
You
gotta
all
go.
hear a big woo! A flying minivan circles the sky. And he Razorback puts his hand on your shoulder. Banksy, and he says, "Not the damnedest thing you ever done saw."
You know, before last night, I would have said yes, but honestly, it's been a real trip these last few hours. So, oh, I mean, you just meant that rhetorically. Yeah. Whoa. Can you believe it?
He is then overrun by multitude of dolls, all in the 5.5 scale.
All right, you gotta
Attacking
go,
him.
Jacqueline. You gotta get out of here. You gotta go. Gotta go.
Coming out of the shoe store, a young man starts to disrobe, and he then starts. He's a young, skinny kid. He just kind of pops his neck, and you see through.
I bring love.
Getting out of a
It chooses.
getting out of an Escalade with New York plates.
Motherfucking me. Pardon my French.
Start-
Sorry, if anybody related to the sound are watching.
is
Oh, they're probably
Mace.
not watching. It's cool.
Getting out of the passenger's door is a younger guy dressed in like 90s era grunge, and he's got a crappy guitar, and he's like,
Nemesis.
"Hey man, this is the future now. This is the true turn of the century." And he strums his guitar, and a flame shoots off into the sky.
Wow.
Seriously, this is not just a street show. You gotta go.
And
You gotta skedaddle.
I turn to Roller Devil and go, kids these days.
the hatch on the Escalade opens up, and you see the criminal you all know because he's been around for a while is the Jester, and he's trying to pull his tights on. He's been in the back trying to get his gear on the whole time.
Honestly,
Mace is like, yo.
no.
That's
Yo, hey,
impression.
from the neighborhood.
And then
Hey.
he reaches into his car, and he hits play, and it just starts bumping, and he starts freestyle rapping.
Oh,
This is not a good.
I can't
Are we
wait for
gonna-
you.
are we gonna
I
give
can't
an
wait to hear
example?
you do this.
Yeah.
I'm not
Frankie
doing it.
Valley.
We
Come
spend
on.
what if we spend a crackle point?
Yeah, how much?
No, you don't just
We were
if someone donates, if someone donates $50.
Someone donate $50
Someone
right now.
donate $50 right now.
Oh,
I need
shoot.
this.
No, you do not. I don't need. I should have said $100. All right, so
50's still achievable.
yeah, he's busting.
Where's
around.
Randy when you need her?
Yeah.
Randy will do it.
So he's like, yo, I'm bad. This is rad. Give us the bucks on the trucks. And that's when the glowing green individual blasts a hole through the side of the big truck.
The moment we've been waiting for.
Like you really gotta honestly like leave. Like I cannot
Get
hammer this
outta
point
here.
home more. Like you gotta go. Did you see that? That was crazy.
She's trying to pull you with her.
I can't. I can't.
Giuseppe, what are you doing?
With you.
I'm fingering my screwdriver. I'm getting ready.
Yet another thing we did not say.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting there holding my screwdriver, and I'm like, screwdriver time. I'm saying it very silently under my breath. And occasionally I'll look up, see what Amex is doing. I'm like, lady, hey, lady, like trying to get her to get out of here.
Gotta go. Like I can't look. I can't go with. You just got to go. Like all. I got to make sure that they don't mess up these this nice road here.
She kisses you on the cheek and she's safe.
Oh, I will be safe. You be safe.
Runs like 10 feet away and falls down and then gets back.
Wow, what a nice lady.
She's very nice. Very
Renaissance
nice
man,
lady.
what are you doing in your van that was slowly circling the block?
The van had stopped when the guy hit with the
Stop
hammer.
The van.
I am in the back of the van, finishing up with a suit and tie, and I'm going to pop the doors open and kind of push him out to take care of Mace.
Who are you pushing? Oh, you're pushing suit and tie out?
Yeah.
Okay, you push them out. Let's see here. I do want you to house you need it how soon?
All right. Good and bad. That is 12.
You know that they're functional, but they were also functional before. And you saw how well that functioning was. You can't, just because you dress a pig up, don't make it pretty. So they get up and they are like in broken suit and tie speech, chastising Mace, and he proceeds to start smashing the bejesus with his giant vibranium mace covered in dollar bills.
All right, that could have gone better.
But it's distracting him apparently, and also keeping him from rapping.
So then, while everyone's distracted, I'm going to go on the other side of the
small
truck.
Victories.
Yes. I assume the hole went through all of the truck.
Yeah, the only bad thing you're hearing from him is that he's constantly going, like that's the best he can do, is like he's just doing the backup part.
He's just keeping the beat.
He's just keeping the beat.
He like skinned his knee.
Where are you headed?
So I'm going to sneak.
Man?
I'm going to sneak onto the other side of the truck to see if I can see the briefcase that we're all after.
So you go and you look, and there's S.H.I.E.L.D. agents pouring out of 2 trucks behind you, but you look and you do see the briefcase, and there's a small panel in front of it because there's like a crackling energy field around it, and you see the gesture frantically typing things while.
Okay, so he's not paying attention at all.
Currently, no.
All right, I'm going to pull out the mostly functioning laser gun.
The mostly function. I think he said
yes.
Most lethal functioning.
I think you said the most least functioning laser gun.
The mostly functioning laser gun in my ghost hand.
Okay.
Wearing the glove. Actually, I'll put that away. I'll take off the glove and just smack Jester with my ghost hand.
So you're like, hey, buddy, how you
Never
doing?
saw it coming.
No. All right. Well, you buttholes.
We already did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He changed his pants. We're cool.
Give me a used to be somebody.
Oh, all right. That's 1 die. Cocked. That's a 5.
You do that, and he just starts to scream horrifically, falls down. And he ages about 30 years. He was already in his 50s. Now he looks like he's in his 80s. He just goes, my hip! What did you do to me? Oh, I think I pooped myself.
That's going around these days.
Yes, can you smell it? It's real bad. Oh, I shouldn't have had that chili omelet.
So, man, in a monologue, you don't have to share everything.
Some things to yourself.
No,
Call a doctor.
real problem in this town.
You know, when cars get too old and they start leaking, you take a screwdriver and a hammer and you just ram it into them.
That's probably true.
Is that true?
Where are
be.
you at?
I'm just kind of like trailing around, like kind of wandering, just trying to get a
So is the juice
lay of the
the
land.
juice is loose? Is what you're telling
The
me?
juice. Oh, the juice is loose.
What is the juice doing?
Right now, Juice is looking at this old man who used to be a younger man.
Oh, you went with.
Yeah, I'm just trailing
Renaissance
behind
man?
people,
Okay.
like real, not saying anything. I'm real creepy about it. I'm just kind of shadowing people, and then when something exciting happens, I kind of peel off that way. But what Renaissance Man was up to looked really exciting, and
You hear the sizzling of pavement. That green kid is walking towards tilted.
hey Mark, buddy.
That is not yours. That belongs. Happy giving it. Unless you want me to radiate you, you'll bring me.
Why don't you come over here and shake my friend's hand? We'll make a deal. How about that?
His hand just starts to crackle, burn, and you can see the pavement beneath.
I'm just Mr. Green person. I'm a simple mechanic.
And I'm asking, bring me the brief. And then as these shield guys are running down and getting ready to blast down, you just see skeleton, nothing.
I think this guy wants the briefcase, everybody.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Like,
Tiny
you know,
Dancer,
open communication is important.
Beach Boy, Roller Devil, what are you doing? You're seeing all hell break loose below you.
I mean, I saw the guy going into the side of the truck, right?
Yep. Dressed like a jester. Then you saw Renaissance Man go in the other side of the.
I'm gonna land on the side of the hole where the bad guy is.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to blast him out the other side with my air.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Gonna breathe on him. Take my breath away.
All right.
It's 4 dice. Oh, that's not bad either. 16.
Ooh. You go in and you like fly into the middle of the truck, and Juice looks up at you and you just go boom, and you blow Brad like probably a good football field away.
Yeah. Like it.
Oh, smells so much
Was
better
I
in
in the
here now.
way at all?
She like blew like your hair's messed up.
Yeah.
Ah!
I made it better. It's okay.
Anyone got any Brill cream?
Yeah, I got some Brill cream. You want
All
some
that Brill cream
like
is blown out of your hair.
No!
They don't even make it anymore.
They don't it was my great grandfather.
No, I made it better. I gave you like a new swoop.
Beach Boy, Roller Devil, what
It's
are you
all the
doing?
hit these days.
So we just need to keep them on their toes so that people can get away with this thing, right? Like we could always get away because we got this bad thing, right, Roller Devil?
I mean,
we got a flying van.
We got a flying van, yeah. Do we want to like try and pick them up? I don't know.
Get me on top of the other crew, and let me take care of this. All right, I'm gonna have
He flies you
Amelia.
down, you hop off.
Oh no, we're staying high.
Oh, are you opening the side door? The van door?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Amelia and say that's my secret. I never have peanuts. I'm gonna jump out and I'm going to like put the pail on my head and I'm gonna totally like Sandman out. And I'm just going to roll for USS Cyclops, which is a super tanker that got lost in the Bermuda Triangle, and I'm going to Doctor Strangelove this thing like a nuclear bomb down on top of the other crew.
We should probably move.
Yeah.
Banksy, you're watching this and thinking, should have just summoned a train.
I have been busy, like individually texting "choo choo" to everyone on the page. Waiting for. But I haven't finished one yet because you have to. It's like the old, like you have to go to 1 1 1 1 1
Yeah.
3 3 3 3 3.
I thought you were.
It's going to take a very long time.
I thought you
It's
were
on a
just
page.
faxing me.
It's a. I got like an old Nokia.
Roller Devil, you look over and Amelia Earhart has, and she chokingly says, I love that Sandy bastard. All right, so you're riding a submarine.
No, I'm
I'm sorry,
standing
a
on the deck
tanker.
of a miniature version of the USS Cyclops, a super tanker.
How miniature are we talking?
Well, to give you a little bit of an idea, the USS Cyclops was a Proteus class, like naval vessel. So maybe, no, fuck it. Like, let's go big. Yeah, let's take them all out. I just did full size.
Oh
Okay.
God.
I am running away. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to jump
also
into
know-
the van and I'm going to drive it away. And if no one else is in it, that's their fault.
That sounds
Mamma Mia, I'm in that van.
Is that super tanker made of sand or is it made of?
Yeah, it's made of like basically all my constructs are like Sandman. They're like super
okay.
dense sand.
Okay, less completely devastatingly destructive. Just
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
devastatingly destructive.
Can I grab Palmer and fly out?
Yeah, you can. Just make me a check.
Can I
Palmer,
grab?
I'm expecting him to grab that as we're getting ready to go out.
Palmer, how soon do you need it?
I got a 13 on flying.
Giuseppe, what are you doing? Are you running for it?
I'm hoping that Amex is summoning a train. I'm like, where's that train, buddy?
Yeah, I decided to abandon my efforts to page everyone slowly that I'm going to summon a train by saying choo choo. Like that, I feel like that would convey that I was trying to warn everybody, but now we're just dropping fucking aircraft carriers on people. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna
chew it up.
I summon the F train down the road I just measured, away from the falling sand ship, and like I know instinctually how to, like, you know, grab on and slide in a door. So I grab hold of Juice. And I'm like, you come up with me, buddy. And I'll roll Midnight Train going anywhere just to make that all happen. That is a really good roll. That is 18.
Excellent. Renaissance Man, what'd you get?
A 14.
You figure it out. You reach in, you grab that briefcase, and Tiny Dancer just picks you up with an airflow, and you both fly away.
Can I leave the jetpack in where the briefcase should be?
The jetpack, the shitty one you made?
Oh, yeah.
One that may blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You leave the bomb in there.
Yep, I'll hit the button and then we'll go.
You hit the button. American Express and Juice lock hands, and you pull him on the
All aboard. They don't say that on. So
that could be like your catchphrase.
They should.
Yeah, I don't.
Like
they also don't go choo choo. So
like
I gotta
you-
come up with a new group text.
like your version of Clobber Time, as you just said.
All aboard.
So when you do this, the train hits a bunch of those dolls and Razorback, sending them all kind of careening elsewhere.
But usually,
Mace you get a good look at Mace, and he just goes, "Nah, gee."
God, I should have spent that $50. That'd been the best.
And the sand version of the USS Cyclops wipes out the 3 trucks and just sand everywhere. And then there's an explosion.
You're gonna do it. Do it good.
there used to be a town here.
Actually, what you realize is the sand saved the town from the detonation.
Oh, there you go.
At that point, on top of the massive sand pile, Beach Boy reforms. Beach Boy, you look down, and your bucket has a crack in it.
Well, we need those good vibrations can last forever.
You do know you will need to reforge this plastic in primordial fires.
We're vault level villains now. We've got like our own Doctor Strange. I'll go talk to Dormammu or something. We're tight.
The
Fine.
crowd, the people around are cheering you because you just saved them.
You remember the name Al Jardine?
They're like, Al Jardine. And that's when like Turn of the Century is standing on top of Mace's Escalade. And he's like, I'm going to show you some teen spirit. Plays a big riff on his guitar, and he blasts you with a huge streamline of fire. What are you going to do? Also, what are you doing, Roller Devil? You're the only other person not currently either covered by sand in a train.
Do I see Turn of the Century trying this?
Yes.
All right.
Also, Renaissance Man, where are you? Oh, you got scooped. You're flying. Never mind.
Yep.
I am going to try and blast him with Jack Flag's boombox.
What would that fall under?
It's not mine, and it's kind of shitty. So, and it's unclear what it does most of the time in the comics. So I guess I'm gonna call it a 2.
Okay, baby.
Yeah. 8. I think I'll crackle it too.
Ooh.
I don't want Beach Boy. Oh, that didn't help at all. Make it a 9.
There's another one.
Man, we got so many.
All right.
Use them up.
Fuck. 11.
Oh, man.
So your boombox blows up,
Yeah.
knocking you backwards, and you lose a dice out of the pool.
Oh,
Beach Boy, you get blasted with this intensely hot flame. Also take another dice out of the pool for that as some of you starts to turn to glass. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, I think that Juice and I come to a surprisingly gentle stop, well short of Coney Island.
There is a large cross section of elderly adults in this train. You realize it's not a subway train, like a train from no, it is it's a train from Branson, Missouri.
Oh God.
For like a vacation package.
Honestly, I was really hoping to invigorate the transit heads in this area with the sort of influx of youthful progressive populists, but you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
This might be
Martha.
a little too much for me because it's full of physically slow women.
Yeah, this is your dream train, buddy. Get at it.
Yeah, restrain me, please.
No way, man. You get
I'm a
at
married
it.
man. I can't break me vows.
Take that
Oh,
wedding
okay.
ring off. Who cares?
Woo, Martha, I don't think these folks is special. and everyone clutches their purses. You also
Steal
realize
Martha's purse.
it's going to be real hard to get off this train because it's covered in a ton of sand.
Yeah, this is going
Oh.
to take a while. Do you have any ways to get out of sand, powers wise? I don't know that. I guess I could summon another train to hopefully wipe the sand off this train, but I don't know. I was gonna leave that as like a last resort because it feels a little risky.
Just page me. Tell me you need help.
What was that?
Just page me. I can blow it off you.
I page got sand in it.
Amelia Earhart
They don't make them anymore.
has parked the minivan on top of Duncan's Jeans, which is a clothing store, mainly country and western, and has dissipated.
I mean, whoever goes and gets it has to go into the jean store and get a jean jacket and matching pants on their way up there. Everyone needs a Canadian tuxedo.
Did I get blasted out of the van, or am I still in the van?
I thought you got blasted. I thought you. Oh, did you want her to like circle or just do this from the top of the building? What happened?
I just figured we were flying around, and I shot at 30th Century from the van. But if she's landed it since, because Beach Boys' powers are waning, that makes sense. I just
okay, yeah, you
or did I get blasted out in the boombox exploded?
You blasted out from the top of Duncan Jeans.
Okay.
You're still on top of the roof. You're just
Yes.
like, oh gosh. No wonder Jack Flag is not Jack Flag.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder Jack Flag is a loser.
Shots fired.
Wow. Jack Flake got it almost as bad as Amelia Earhart this game.
How was the game? Jack Flag got it as bad as Amelia Earhart. Also,
all you need to know.
Also, trains.
So you get people to watch a VOD.
And a city councilman beat in the face with a hammer.
Bunch of sick Amelia Earhart burns.
I guess I'll grab the tote bag of S.H.I.E.L.D. weapons.
Okay.
And get down to the street.
All right. As you're getting ready to get down to the street, you look across the way and you just see this series of small, like mushroom clouds popping off.
Gonna go away from.
They're coming towards where you guys are.
Right.
Well, I guess I've got shield weapons, so I'll try and shoot at the whatever's. I'm assuming it's under the sand.
No, it's coming from where it got thrown.
That green guy.
Yeah.
He's jumping.
Oh, over that. Oh, yeah. I guess I'll try and take a shot at him if I can see him.
What are you using? Because you have two rifles and the dampener.
Oh, yeah. I'll give the dampener a try.
All right. Are you going to get down there and try to skate your way to him? Use your abilities?
I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna skate and try and get close enough to him that I can be reasonably sure that I'm both not getting irradiated and can actually hit him. Find the happy medium.
Are you so good that when you're going, you can like turn and then go backwards and like turn back around?
Oh, hell yeah, it's roller disco, baby.
He can turn the beat around.
Yeah. Oh no.
I will turn it upside down.
Hey, James. You hear me?
Are you trying to get James to go na na?
No.
Oh.
That's Master P.
Yeah. Oh no, Mace did his fair share of
Well, sure. All right. Let's see here. That wasn't great. Crackle that. Hey, there we go. So that would be 14.
Hey.
So you start skating. You jump down, hit the ground, run skating, hit the ground skating, and you're like moving and you start picking up an incredible amount of speed. He finally hits the ground. He kind of pops his neck, rolls his neck. He's a skinny guy. He looks like he's probably maybe 16, 17 years old. And he starts shooting at you like with his hand, like it's a gun. And you're just moving too well for him to hit you with these blasts of radiation. How do you get the dampener on him?
Well, so it's I have to like get it on him. It's like a
Yeah, it's like
patch.
a disc. It's like a disc. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a bigger version of the controller's disc.
Okay. Well, if I'm moving that well, I guess I'm just gonna try and just go like if I can get behind him and just slap it on his back, great.
Oh, you already. That's why you did it because you rolled so well. You
Okay.
slap it on his back, and he all of a sudden he's still green, but he's not like see through, and he's not just radiating radiation. He's still like got some power, but he can't get that thing off his back, and he's just angry. Anything else you want to do?
See. I will then. I guess I'm gonna try and I have one of the other shield weapons with me. I'll try and blast him with one of those.
Perfect. Give me that good rolling.
All right.
I would say this is a woo-woo.
Okay. Oh, there's what I've been looking. So we got 10, we got 18.
You go by a couple times and he like is charging up the blast at you and he misses. And on a dime, you stop, you do a spin, and you're just like, bang. And you drop him. Back at the trains. I'm sorry, at train.
Currently.
Back at train.
Banksy and Juice, you hear this crumpling of metal and sand starts flowing in, and Razorback's massive form goes, y'all okay? I don't even know where this train came from. Out of nowhere, I'm telling you. I ain't seen nothing like. And he then pulls another doll off and throws it down.
Is he in the train?
Yeah, he like dug his way in and then yanked open the door because he's super strong. He's like, old people, I am dumbfounded. Oh, and all them dudes got killed. And then Mace, then Mace hits him in the back. Still going, I'm
gonna just perpendicular. I'm gonna T-bone with the train.
T-bone him with a train.
I was gonna be like this. Look, honestly, if we're establishing a transit system here, we need a like north, south, and an east, west. So
let's see the roll, baby.
All right.
Do it.
That's 15.
You see him like wrestling a little bit with Mace, trying to stop getting pummeled by this vibranium thing, and you warm that arm up, and you make that call to the god of trains.
I feel like I slide an MTA card through the black line in my outfit.
And a train T-bones them both, turns your train, so now that hole is facing out of the sand. Perfect. And you look up, and Beach Boy is being blasted with a crazy hot fire guitar.
Are they so they're just like above us?
They're on top of the train that just got T-boned. But
oh man.
Because Beach Boy is made of sand and controls sand, he does not move because he has got the ability to not get knocked around on sand. I'm saying.
Sure.
Tiny Dancer, Renaissance Man, what are you doing as you fly through the air with the greatest of please? Woo!
I mean, I'm gonna set us down somewhere safe.
And I'll point us toward the flying van.
She can set you down right by the van.
Oh yeah, we go up to the van if you want.
You're right by the van.
Land next to that. Is there any other cool tech in here?
The tote bag is gone.
Nothing else in the van?
No, and no, there's no driver either.
Well, that's fine. There's buttons in the van though.
No, there's not.
Oh.
Because you summoned a ghost to drive your tech van. She reached through and drove it.
Hi, fly.
Fly
You
your
keep
tech
saying
tail.
she parked. She landed, baby.
No, I just meant like, are there like weapons attached,
No.
like in the van, like attached to the van, like a
No.
missile somewhere inside of it?
No.
Okay. Well,
Are
fine.
you sure I should go check?
You can go check, yes.
You should.
All right, I'm
Juice,
gonna.
what are you doing while you checks?
I look up and I see Al taking some fire heat, right?
Yeah, he's turning to glass.
I pull up my screwdriver. I say, let me screwdriver you a question. I say, it'd work a lot better if it was an axe, but I don't have an axe. We'll do.
Back in the van, you dig through, and there is in the back, there's like a weird briefcase. You flip it open, and inside is a Mark IV Iron Man armor.
Dang. Do you want that, or should I put it on?
You put it on.
All right. I am Iron Man. Except I put the suit over the Iron Man suit.
Oh,
It's like my suit.
Nice.
All right, let's see you operate this Iron Man's suit. But first, Juice, how did that throw?
I rolled a 16 on that.
Who are you throwing this deadly screwdriver at?
I was throwing it at the guitar, like I was gonna just
At the guitar or at Turner DeCentry Jr.?
guitar.
Okay. You're like, I've already got
no Frankie Valley, and I can't stand it.
I've already got one potential murder case on me.
Yeah, I want to cool it down. To be honest.
Murder was the case. You throw it, and the guitar blows up in his hands. He tumbles backwards off the Escalade, and you hear a loud crunch.
And I'm like, yeah, I did something.
And he's like, "Oh God, Uncle Son, won't you go?"
Sounds like he's in a lot of pain.
Also, that guitar where it blew up, there is a swirling vortex of energy current.
Rock and roll.
Don't know, man. No.
No, man, that's not rock and roll. That's not rock and roll at all.
Looks like rock.
Al Jardine donated $20.
Whoa.
Al.
Al, what are you donating for?
Oh, I think you know. You don't just happen upon Iron Man armor. Didn't you read the options?
Oh.
I did not. No, sorry.
Ooh.
I read them, don't remember them. Strict.
So, Renaissance Man, you are in a functioning Mark IV Iron Man with your suit over the top of it.
Yep. Gotta look at
He's just like, oh shit, Iron Man's here.
Yeah.
It's gonna end badly.
Yeah. Beach Boy, you have melted back into sand and reformed yourself. You can hear helicopters.
Oh, cheese it, it's the cops. I'm not going back to jail.
It's the fuzz.
To the fly-mobile van. Everybody get a Canadian tuxedo. They'll never notice us. They'll think we're from Canada.
Juice, you feel a tug on your arm.
Something's tugging.
You look
Me,
down.
I'm sorry.
You look down, and there's a woman there.
Oh no.
She goes, "I'm with you guys."
Yeah. How old is she?
Oh, she's probably in her early 20s.
Say we ditch her. We leave her behind. She ain't no use to us.
She pulls out a doll out of her bag. Like, those guys almost got me killed. And you guys seemed pretty cool.
But yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy.
I mean, can I go do crimes with this?
Oh, crimes. What are you talking about crimes for?
Bog
looks-
level crimes. Now Jardine yells from on top of the jeans store.
You blew up a
Stop it,
shield truck.
Carls.
You
Hey,
summoned multiple train cars.
I didn't do that.
You stabbed a guy with stabbed a guy's guitar with a screwdriver.
Did you hear the noise that thing was making?
Yeah,
What a
very
council
good.
person.
I'm not upset. I want to come with you because I wanted to do better crime.
Well, I just want to go home to my wife and kids. That's
Well, I just figured you seemed like the most willing to kill, so I'd ask you first.
that was the momentary lapse in judgment. Really, honestly, to be fair.
I mean, you got kids. I can give them cool dolls, not the murdery kind. I also make regular dolls.
American dolls.
I make American Girl dolls.
you know,
Sometimes I mod action figures.
I guess you can come with us, but I'm just not very comfortable with you being around me. So if you want to go with that group that's in that flying van,
She looks at you and she says, "Hi." Oh, you think no? She looks around. And she goes, "I'm gay." Like, no.
oh yeah, no, that wouldn't stop me anyway. And-
And also, you smell like oil. So no, thank you.
Real cream tick.
Yeah, I just want to do crime. Well, I mean, come on, help a girl out.
Fine, I guess. I mean, you emasculated me pretty well here, but fine. Yeah, come on.
Well,
Let's go.
you did make unwarranted advances towards me.
I mean, she's
I
got you.
thought
there.
you were an older lady.
No,
I did
no,
the fan. Play tricks in my eyes.
You are strange. No wonder you murdered people. Because that guy,
One guy.
we watched you hit that guy with a hammer when we were in the shoe store.
You see that guy screaming at me though?
God, what a dick. I just would have my dolls tear him apart.
See, that's not really our style here. We just use
But I mean, like,
hammer to the head.
not to death. I mean, like, have you ever seen that super old movie Gremlins?
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, it's totally
I
classic.
remember when Gremlins was in the theaters. I watched it on the first day it came out. Jesus
Mm.
Christ! And I just like
father
walk out of the train.
abandoned
Like, you guys are still talking as she's stealing denim clothing. Like, she's still talking to you about like Gremlins. So
What
you
are
guys can
doing
get
with
to
all
the
that denim.
duh.
Don't get him wet. Don't let me know.
She looks around, she says, "The corner of the market shorts. I can sew really well."
Well,
I don't know. I can't.
shorts gonna be carpenter style. Maybe you'll be able to hold a hammer.
Duh.
I don't know. I can't see that happening.
Well, you got my vote. I said we got a new partner.
Yeah, great. We just gotta leave. You know, like we can we
These
sort this out
helicopters
later.
are coming. Who all is getting in the van? And who is driving the air van?
I'll get in the van. I won't drive it. Public
Yeah, I'll sit
transit,
in it.
100%. You know,
I mean, I guess I might be the closest person next who can fly after Amelia Earhart.
I'll channel. I'm going to channel everything that I've learned from Amelia, and I'm going to try flying.
Great.
Ooh, make me an Amelia
I will.
roll.
How much crackle do we have left, gang?
I was gonna say at -2.
Oh, at -2?
We're all
Alright.
gonna die.
I'm going to spend some crackle. Right off the bat, I know I'm going to need to spend some crackle, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, it's 8:34. Go for it.
I started with a 5.
Not bad,
I'm
not bad.
gonna use 1 crackle up to 9.
Nice.
Gonna use another crackle up to 12.
As Mace would say,
Good. Gonna
Use another one. Do another
more
one.
crackle.
Yeah, do another one.
Up to 16.
All right. So it's a little bit of a rough kind of patch. Plus, you guys are really crammed into this fan, but you get it going and you're able to fly away from.
All right, I'm flying along beside them because it'd be silly for me to be
Oh
in
yeah,
the
and
van.
your Iron Man, and your
But I,
please tell me you're eventually gonna make like a metal suit to go around the suit.
oh yeah,
Wait, okay. All right. So that evening, as
It's
your
gonna be the Mark
Iron Man,
Jacobs.
as you watch the
Yeah.
news and all the mass destruction that was caused
establishment
And-
of a
Tony Stark denied
Yeah.
involvement on TV.
Razorback going, I don't know, man. These trains, one train comes out of here and hits me in the back. This other train, I'm coming out. I'm beating on Mace, who I used to listen to his music. And I said, why, Mace? Why? Then another train comes and smacks him over.
While he's being interviewed, he gets hit by another train.
It's
a lot.
gravy. So you get a page. With
Page or
coordinates.
fax?
You get a page.
Son of a. I
Coordinates.
knew.
Coordinates lead you to a crossroad. Get there and leaning on his motorcycle is blackout, and you can see a patrol car in the ditch with lights still going, but it's hard to see them because they are pointed downwards towards the inside of the. He's cleaning his teeth again, and with a big knife, and you can see some shoes sticking up in the ditch as well. Well, what do you
Which
got
was
for me,
back here.
kids?
Alt level shit, my friend.
Gotta stop saying.
He goes, that's what I'm talking about. What I want to hear, Beach Boy.
We're back.
Vault
to
level
platinum.
shit.
Platinum,
Who's
double platinum.
who's she?
My girlfriend.
He goes, no.
Yeah, she's part of the crew now.
Just go with it. You're my girlfriend now. I laid eyes on you.
Myrtle.
As you're saying this, out of the tote bag she stole, she's dropping a bunch of little dolls on the ground, and they literally make a doll wall between you and her. She's like, no.
I don't think we ever asked her
Juice,
name.
I like you as a friend. I'm game. So
I'll leave my wife.
you've got a wife and kids.
They're in another state.
We're in the same state.
I moved them. For you.
Hey,
I moved them for you.
Hey, someone
Look into my eyes.
Someone
Smell
leash
my
this
breath.
mechanic, please.
Come stand by me.
Hit him with the train.
Damn it, I was just about to say.
Blackout's like, hey man, I mean, I eat people, but that shit's creepy. Tone it down a notch.
And I get up from the heap. I'm like, yeah, no problem.
Saw you all in the news.
My breath, I'm just like, that's not vulgar.
Saw you all in the news. Great work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There ain't there's not anything bad publicity, still good publicity.
Is it bad? I felt like we got pretty positive coverage.
Well, I mean, one of y'all somehow flew around in a Iron Man armor. That just doesn't. Also, they found all them dead people for the blame. Hey, we do good together. All ships float when one ship floats. I'll give you guys the credit for them. Also, these two dudes.
I thought you were going to burn the restaurant.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay.
But they just
Different.
found the remains after they sifted the person.
Okay. That feels
Yeah,
bad.
at least pulled most of the teeth out ahead of time. Harder to identify that body when there's.
Silver linings, right?
And look, he pulls out from his collar. He's got a necklace.
Right. I saw that coming when I said it, and I regretted saying it immediately.
Scares the shit out of people.
Yeah, no one.
But yeah.
Anyway.
I'm people. Hello.
Anyway. Yeah, but we're all in this together. Hardheads. Bunch of mean motherfuckers. We're gonna get paid.
Who's going to pay us? We should have asked you that.
Yeah, well,
at some point.
That's the thing.
Mm.
I got a buyer line. I'll take the. Till then.
Just one.
Untraceable. Out with it. Anybody ask you? Because technically it's drawing off the bank account. I promise you.
Oh, love.
That's I'm okay stealing from that. Yeah. Okay.
Good, you're
No.
okay stealing from Nazis because the person who hired us for the job is a.
Wait, what?
Hey, wait, what?
How many Nazis are involved here?
Well, you know, Baroness Blood. She made an offer. Hey,
Oh,
I'm Lilin. You're a vamp. I'm not saying we're giving it to you. Hold her up for more.
I
hey.
feel like my morals are compromised.
Hey,
I feel like your morals got compromised back at the jeans store, if I'm being honest.
Don't you moralize to me for doing business with a crazy vampire Nazi when you just went after that poor young lady like I go after little leaguers when I'm hungry.
But you didn't feel the heat when we first met each other. The connection there.
That was literally fire from a guitar, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was that.
She
Yeah.
just goes, hey, it again. I got a bunch more dolls in this bag.
I just can't wait for you to meet my mother. She's such a saint. Oh, my mother's gonna love you.
No.
Janine will understand. You could probably move in. We'll be like Roseanne Barr, Tom Arnold, and that other lady.
She just keeps getting dolls out. And she looks at the rest and she says, I will kill him.
I already hit him with the train. I don't know what more I can do.
Did you?
Yeah, my leg's not working. My leg's not working right now. It's really strange.
Okay, never mind.
I'm a little panicked.
You're like
I hit him. I hit him, and then it hit the police car, so it would look like the police car got hit by a subway train, and the bodies were mangled by
just Juice. Your leg is like
300
mangled
tons
in the train.
Yeah,
like it glancingly, but your leg is messed up.
I probably need a special boot.
Yeah, you're gonna need a special.
And she is like squatting down and standing on all these dolls, like her elbows are on her knees and like they're holding her up like a tiny throne. And she goes, he messed you up.
Not as bad
She's
as
like,
you messed up my heart.
I guess I'm no longer low man on the totem pole. And the little dolls like carry her back to over where everybody else is standing. And Blackout walks over and he goes, hey man, I don't want to say anything, but I'm about to eat your friend here because the blood smells delicious. We all
What?
cool?
No, wait.
We all cool with that?
Nope. I hit him with a train.
Oh, he's like, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Before you hit him, he goes, I'm just asking because I don't need any of this train business.
Train stops inches from Blackout.
I see. That's a hard no. I respect that.
We need more trains in this area, so it's actually pretty convenient for me to keep doing this.
Also, we should leave because I'm pretty sure they're gonna find these trains.
That's the idea, honestly.
Here's my new pager.
Startup costs were a big hang up at the municipal meetings.
I'll be around. I would probably suggest y'all move.
Got a man on this. Yeah, let's take my house elsewhere.
Also, I'd probably ditch the flying van thing that it flies. So
Ours too.
We just
down the road,
buy a new car. We got this.
Yeah, but you
cool
don't need
debit
to
card.
because I killed a couple down the road. They got a
Oh
real
my
nice RV. I got hungry, man.
Like you need to, I don't know, like appetite suppressants. You should look into it.
It ain't work like that for me.
Well, then invent some. I don't know. Like
Tried LSD.
And that is where we're going to end our game.
Off towards to the RV. Round, round, get around. I get around.
What is the name of your new team here, guys? Your horrible team.
What It's great.
It's by
Fred.
horrible, I mean like
Forever.
amazing.
Yeah.
Municipals.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Boom, done.
Like it.
All right, everybody. That was off the rails for the entire game. I hope.
Oh,
you
it was on the rails at the last part of the game.
Yeah.
Literally. One of our
Literally,
characters
like, on
posted
the
on the
rails.
rails. Yeah.
Started off the rails, but it got back on track.
I hope you guys did enjoy it.
That was awesome.
Good times.
That was super fun.
Yeah, thank you. Great.
I enjoyed those characters enough to want to run for them again.
Excellent.
Maybe next year. Who knows?
One
And
more job.
And for those of you who had talked about playing in the Marvel game, I was getting ready to run. It will build off this business. So,
Hmm.
yeah, except for you won't be playing those characters.
Damn it. Good thing so many Marvel people
I'll be
are from New
playing
York.
Wilson Carl.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nothing.
Wonderful time. It was
This is
a really good
Extra
game.
Life. We're Known World United. We're at 92% of our goal. And
Nice.
we're flying high. So help us get there to support Let Children's Specialty Healthcare, change kids' health, and change the future.
True.
Okay.
Bye.
It started off real good and it got a little unhinged.
Also,